Mindfulness, which is the practice of being aware of your thoughts and feelings in the moment. Mindfulness.
That's a smart intro, ain't it?
Yeah,
Word up.
I had to think about that one. Like,
Yo, shout out to everybody that deleted me on Facebook this week too. Sorry,
deleted you for what?
because I play devil advocate all the time. And we talked about the politics. And
You was doing.
everybody knows how I feel. I'm bipartial. I think there's good elements to both sides. So you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I want what I want, but some Trump supporters. They deleted me. Some Kamala, they deleted me. You know what I'm saying? So I won on both sides. Shout out to y'all. That's all I want.
That's so corny. Corny.
That is corny, man.
It's fun. The only reason I brought it up is because, like you said, it is corny, but it is funny because look how sensitive people get over shit that they have no control over.
Yeah,
a fact.
You know what I mean? So,
that shit
like
is
I said,
whack,
like,
man.
It's entertainment for you, though.
come on, that's it. That's all it was. Like, because at the end of the day, we've talked about it for months now.
Facts.
And we pretty much came to the conclusion that Kamala, for number one, she didn't start early enough to even get a good push on what people thought and who she was.
Yeah, she was thrown to the wolves.
She was thrown to the wolves. So whatever, you know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do. But we've already thought that Trump was going to win.
Yeah.
But when they won, the Trump supporters, one lady deleted me because she was going crazy. And I was like...
What type of shit was she talking about?
Nah, she was just like saying, see, I'm not racist, but I'm a woman and ain't no woman should be running the country. And I'm just like, look, sweetheart.
Was she black or white?
Nah, she was white.
Word.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I was just like...
She just got caught up in the hoopla. It's easy to get caught up in the wave of it all.
I said the funny thing is to see how you get out here bragging. This is. I said you're one of the reasons why people hate Trump so much. It has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with people who are like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like goddamn. Like okay, Kamala and Biden they didn't lost, but look how they lost. They lost with grace, and that's what I appreciate.
That was
they lost with
yeah,
grace.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Trump supporters, they lost. They wanted to do all this extra shit.
Hold up, time out. I think we're overlooking the fact that they try to body my nigga though. Like
again too.
Yeah.
They gotta be graceful. The nigga's bulletproof, fam.
Yeah, they try to do him dirty.
But I'm just saying, the fans, the people, not the fans, but the
So what do you think about the people that literally said, because my wife said this to me. She said she seen a few people on Facebook that said, if you voted for Trump,
delete me.
I was like, are you serious? She was like, yeah. I was like, yo.
I wish I would see that on my
that's
timeline.
some real, like, you. In my opinion, you gotta have like some real psychological issues to not want to be cool with somebody because they vote differently than you.
I mean,
Imagine being a friend with that type of motherfucker.
Man. Wow.
You can't give no.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna
Just
lie.
be sitting there like this
all
and shit when they talking like.
But we're all friends with somebody like that because if believe you me, if they friends with Liz, you know what I mean, they probably friends with us because. At some point, you know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way.
She told me who one of them was, and I'm not gonna mention their name on the pod. You know what I mean? But I was a little disappointed, but I don't really have high expectations of certain individuals. So it's like,
I mean,
people
like
always gonna be people.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, I don't want to say I don't
sad.
care either way. I mean, I have my own personal beliefs, and I choose not to argue with nobody about how they feel.
Shit, I hit P up the day after the election to say, yo, you coming to the gym? Hold up, let me find the text so I can be really accurate. That
Did he
shit
say he was preparing for the Civil War?
Nah.
Shout out to P, though.
Because he said if Trump wins, we're going to have a civil war. Wait, if he loses, we're going to have a civil war. You know that nigga's a fucking clown, though. I said, yo, you coming to the gym? I was like, I'm about to head in now. He said, nah, I can't work out with a Trump supporter.
I'm glad. He know I'm a Trump supporter too.
Well, what I said, yo, I never told you who I was voting for. You know what I'm saying? Like, so in the back of your subconscious, this is just what, you know what I mean? Like, I never officially threw it out there who I voted for.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nobody business who I voted for.
Right.
I don't care if you know who I voted for. You know what I'm saying?
If you think you know, I don't care.
Yeah. But that shit was funny as a motherfucker, man.
I mean, I think that's the reason why I don't mind talking with y'all politics, obviously, because we're real friends. And it don't, you know what I mean? Like, Quest feel how he feel.
Yeah.
And he stand on his shit. It don't matter if, you know what I mean? We talking greasy. He be like, fuck y'all. My Uncle Donnie holds it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, he
Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think things are going to change now that Trump is our president? And if so, what do you think is going to change?
I think the way we deal with other countries is going to change. I think we're going to be more gangster with it.
Can I ask you a question on that topic?
Yeah.
So I seen something where Trump was talking to the leader of Ukraine.
With a translator talking about nigga, I kill you?
No.
Oh, okay.
That was the Taliban.
That was the Taliban shit.
Oh.
But just this week, he was talking to the leader of Ukraine, right? He didn't have no answers with him, so he put him on the phone with Elon Musk. Like, I don't like that part of it.
I like that part.
Wait, what do you mean? I'm a little confused.
So Trump was on the phone having conversations with the leader of Ukraine, trying to get an upstart on, I guess, for lack of knowledge, ending the war, or what we can do to try to whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he brought Elon Musk into a presidential.
He's a resource. He's a resource of some
but national security type.
Well, he's not the president right now, so what he's doing is outside of the presidency too. I don't know anything about this call, but it's almost like it's similar to almost having a civilian call because he's not actually the president right now, so he can bring us in and we can talk, and it is what it is.
Yeah, true. I never.
But I never heard about the call though.
I didn't either. But just from not knowing what it's about, I like the fact that he's willing to use that type of resource for whatever. Like,
all resources,
like to be so candid about it.
I'm not saying that I don't agree with using all the resources. My thing is delegate the resource.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? It's like me and you. We can have a conversation because we have a certain, you know what I mean.
Rapport.
But we're not gonna tell Sir our exact conversation.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Like he shouldn't have been privy to that conversation. Especially seem as though he's about to be the 47th president.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Like in my opinion, that's just me. In my opinion.
I mean, it depends what it was about though. The details of the conversation.
But anything.
If it's communication and technology
type shit.
You want to hook up to the Bluetooth and see if you can find the audio of it?
Because if it's like technology based, Elon Musk is the genius.
Yeah, and he did provide Neuralink to Ukraine.
You know, like, so I don't think it's like, I mean, this is just me guessing. I don't think it's anything under like, you know, something crazy confidential
classified shit.
Things. I think it's literally
like, yo, my nigga.
Yeah, my nigga's a genius.
Let's talk about this.
Yeah, like
those are the type of motherfuckers you do want to have involved in your convo.
Yeah, man.
But I'm curious as to what they was talking about because
you
know Trump is loose. I did see that he said some shit like, I should probably find a video just so I'm more accurate, but about what he's gonna do as soon as he gets into office.
I didn't see nothing about that yet.
He was talking about the cartels, the immigrants.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What else was he talking about, Jada? I know you'd be on it.
I seen like that part of he was talking about that, and I think I seen another one where he was talking about
at the rally joint.
It was they were at like a furniture.
Yeah, in North Carolina.
Yeah, in North Carolina.
I heard that's the one I was watching too. I heard that one too. Yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to because, yo, Trump moved like a gangster, bro.
He do, man. Remember that shit you was talking about the other day? About him killing
the Taliban.
Yeah, son, yes. That was so
what you put in the group, you said, yo, he's a gangster.
That nigga is gangster for that.
That's who you want on your side. Like, yo, you hurt a hair on any American's head.
I mean, Elon Musk is part of the reason why Trump won, too, offering that $1 million up. You know how many motherfuckers
Joe Rogan, too, though, he put up that fucking, he had him on the pod. He got record-breaking numbers. I think it was like 22 million in like 24 hours,
Come on,
bro.
Man.
Yeah.
$1 million an hour.
Yo, just like they always say.
She was supposed to go too, right?
Who?
Kamala.
Yeah, but she didn't want to go.
Yeah.
That's the only problem I have with her. I don't know shit about her. Like, even though I've seen her on like Club Shay Shay, I've seen her doing her, you know, but come on, man. I didn't learn anything about you. You seem kind of reserved. Like, with Trump, we never have to guess because He don't even have
Kamala's
any
a nigga.
impulse control when it comes
Kamala's a nigga. She just like us. I'm Cap. You only gonna give a nigga so much.
Nah, she a nigga
Real
when she
shit.
wanna be.
No,
a
I'm just
nigga.
saying, I mean, I'm just saying.
She
I'm
tap
just-
into her
I'm
niggadom,
just
huh?
saying, come on. I'm just saying. Hey, listen, I ain't defending nobody. I'm just saying, if we gonna keep it real on all accounts, let's
She
keep
know
it
how to
real.
use that
She's
shit,
just like a nigga, cause you not gonna give a motherfucker more than what they
Yeah.
want.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna give them just enough, and
Yeah.
you gonna keep some shit to yourself.
I think the concerning part is that you're running for the president of the United
yeah,
States, so
bro.
you have to be an open book. Like I don't do certain things because I don't ever want to be an open book. You know what I mean?
And
Like
she's not a good saleswoman either.
not at all.
You got to be a good sales pitch person to be president, man.
She may have done a good job. Who knows? But you know, Trump is president now, and you know what do we have to look forward to?
A real ass nigga.
I think he's gonna get them immigrants up out of
Yes.
here. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but a lot of you motherfuckers with that, what's that gang? Trinidad or some shit.
No.
They terrorizing shit. He about to get rid of them
Son,
motherfuckers.
it's
bro.
bad because they sent their worst over here.
Yeah.
Their crime goes down, ours goes up. They send
Yeah.
in gangs and murderers. What the fuck?
Yeah,
For
son.
refuge,
we
my
got
ass,
enough
nigga.
over here. Like, oh, and then that so Trump's been working with the mayor of New York, Eric Adams.
Yeah.
And you notice how they shut down that program like
Yup.
immediately when they was
Yeah.
giving out the cards with
Yeah.
the money and all that, bruh.
Yeah. Trump said, cut that shit, nigga.
Shit
I'm
about
in.
to be different.
I heard that Trump about the pardon Diddy.
Shit. That,
Yeah, who you was talking to? You stupid.
You think that'll happen?
Fuck no.
I was about to say that shit better not.
Fuck no.
Yo, what if he pardons Diddy?
Nigga, that'd be whack as fuck, bro.
I think Trump would
Trump might be on
pardon
some of
Young
his-
Yo,
Thug
that'd be a chink
before
on
he
his
pardoned
armor,
Diddy.
bro. That'd be a chink on his armor,
Yeah.
nigga. I wouldn't look at Trump the same if he
Yeah.
did that shit, bro.
Yeah, I think that would set him back years
Yeah,
if he
bro.
did some weird shit like that, man.
That's funny as a bitch.
Diddy got to go through that process.
Yeah, he
bro.
earned all of that spotlight.
Yeah.
But you know, it's good to see y'all brothers. You know what I mean? To break up the monotony real quick.
Word up. Episode 70.
Is it 70 already?
70,
Shit.
yeah.
Man, I don't even know no sports
say
figure
that
number
shit every
70.
episode.
I do. I be thinking about the number and shit. Like
I know,
that means
that's
we
a-
got up 70 times.
Yeah, son. That shit's crazy.
I mean, and we're not
That's
even,
70 bottles of Douce.
Yo.
we're not even talking about
72 in this.
we're not gonna talk about the 4 episodes that Jetta fucked the sound up.
Oh
It
damn!
wasn't 4, bro.
Yo,
3, my bad, son.
It wasn't 4.
So if
was
a bottle
2.
of Douce is
It was only 2.
$50,
Yo.
and we've linked up
Just use
74
say-
times?
Say 75.
What's they 7 times 75?
Bro, it's like 2.
Oh, that's why Shorty be tripping.
How much money?
Oh shit! Sir.
That's a lot.
Tell the people about your alcoholic uncles.
What we need to do
How
is get
how much is it?
Over the entire time we've been doing this, you guys have spent $3,750 on Douce.
I was bringing 4 roses in here for a
Oh
minute.
damn! So that's over 4,000, bro.
And I brought a couple bottles of the blackberry.
Oh, we at like
And
4,400.
then Quest bought a bunch of that white Russian
Wine
shit.
too, and the
Yeah.
creams.
Yeah.
Nephew bought 35.
close to probably 7,000.
Nephew bought-
Yo,
Nephew bought
when Sir go to school, he gonna be like,
deuces.
"Yeah, I ain't never drinking." Let me
ain't
tell you a
drank one
story.
Look, nephew, when he was here, he probably bought 150 deuces. I mean, he
Oh,
drank
yeah,
all
we
of them.
forgot what he
That's like
was.
$5.
He
though.
drank all of them though. He ain't
Jenny.
shit.
He was drinking some Jenny and shit.
Yo, damn, son.
Jenny Ice.
Damn, yo, we gotta. Yo, you know what we gonna do over here? We gonna put that's gonna be the
Shout out to
retirement
nephew.
wall.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Confederate Cole. We gonna put.
Who
some
did he vote
retirement
for?
jersey. He
He talked
wasn't
a lot
Trump.
of he talked a lot of shit, and I'm pretty sure he didn't vote for no goddamn body.
Word.
I'm pretty sure, son.
You can't talk
That
shit
nigga
if you're
voted
not
for-
gonna
He
vote.
voted for Wendy's.
Nah, that nigga.
Yo.
Nah, he.
I told niggas I'm voting for Cat Williams.
That nigga voted for Wendy's.
Yo.
He was like, hey, bitch, they got the best right there.
Yo, their beef is real.
What's the?
Oh
remember-
shit, RFK. I had to mention that. So was it Robert
Robert
Kennedy
Jr.
Yeah.
So he was talking about
all them ingredients
in food, how
the dyes. And
oh
all
my
that
God!
shit.
I hope he's a part of.
Don't you have that?
Yeah, he
You
is.
have that in the group chat.
Did I put that in this?
Trump put him ahead of the
He actually
the health.
did?
Yeah, that's niggas the
So, but that
Bro.
is real though, because
he's the health nigga.
We
now.
need that, bro.
because we was talking about an article.
I sent something about the FDA. The message he sent to the FDA on.
We were talking about something a couple episodes ago when we were talking about different food, and we were talking about how Mexico. What is Mexico known for? Corn tortilla. Like they don't even take none
Cocaine,
of our corn.
nigga.
They don't take none of our corn.
Meth.
A lot of they're talking about how we need to start exporting things.
Yeah.
But a lot of countries don't even take our food.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
a lot
bro.
of our,
So imagine how they look at us from the outside looking in, like, why the fuck?
But
Y'all
nigga,
feed these niggas fucking.
That's why people is fat over here, bro.
Did you see that white boy's rap video I sent you
the white boys rap video.
about the food and shit?
What'd you send it on?
Facebook.
No, he didn't see it.
Nigga, you know I would be on no face. I could see if it's in there. I don't even like open it. That shit be like ding 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 ding
No,
ding
you
ding
gotta,
ding.
you gotta
ding,
turn the
ding,
light
ding.
off. That's why he
I
don't.
thought one of y'all turned the shit off for me. Put it up to the mic.
That's real.
Cap over here like bars, fuck that cheese. Bars, fuck that cheese.
Damn. They tried to sell me cheese and it wasn't even made. Maybe I'd like cheese if it was real cheese.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll fuck me up worse though if it was like.
I don't know that the lactose free cheese that I get, that shit good.
I just don't like the taste of that shit, man.
You put it in that food you made the other day, right?
Mm-hmm. And that was lactose free cream too. That whole meal was lactose free.
Mm-hmm. That shit was good.
Yes, it was.
I made some the other day.
Trying to find
They bring
the
us
message that you sent, Jetta.
You ain't bring us rye in a minute, Jack.
Look, if he had his shit plugged in, we could click on it. There's
Yeah,
90 unread messages in that bitch. I didn't get on talk to nobody on Facebook.
Quest, you sent something on the first? Oh, did you send it to my personal one or the mindful?
Yeah,
I might have sent it to
Not the
you.
mindful. I don't
I'm
even
looking
have
for this shit right now. God
See,
damn.
I don't even know. There's so many fucking
Curtis Pool.
Damn, niggas. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Damn, yeah,
RF
say his
Kenny.
whole-
Yeah, there
You
we
said his
go.
whole name.
Oh, that's what
There we go.
Okay, 429 today. Oh shit, my cousin Jarrell hit me up too. Ayo, good. What's good, cousin? I'm about to be in Elmira next weekend.
Yeah, I was gonna talk to you about
shit,
that.
he can come on the pod.
Yeah, but we have to do it on a Saturday.
I'm
though.
with it, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
What you got going on? Maybe can I finally sneak through? Check out. Oh hell yeah! Let me text this nigga right now.
Nigga, video call that nigga.
I love that nigga. That's my cuz, man.
Yeah, can't you put him on with a FaceTime shit show?
Huh?
If you had your phone hooked up? with a
Yeah, I
FaceTime
wait
shit
till he
show?
get here though.
Yeah, I just put it in that screenshot. I just put it in the chat again with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. talking about the war on health.
I got mad messages in here. Shit.
He about to clean house though. We about to get
Yeah.
healthy as a motherfucker
Hell
up in here, boy.
son. Let me see here.
Yes,
So-
sir.
All right. So yeah, let me plug this bitch in. Wait. Is this the one you talking about?
I don't. The RFK shit? No, I just played what I.
This
what
nigga
I,
Jetta be sending so many messages. He
I
don't
sent
know
mad
what
videos
the
to that
fuck.
nigga. But nah, you talking about the
That's
food
why.
one?
That's why your
the
phone
rap
be getting
video.
all that
You
spam.
talking about the white boy?
Quest, you sent one to my personal, right? Or to the mindful?
I'm checking right now. I know I just sent like the screenshot from
Oh
RFK
shit!
Jr.
P just sent me a something from Twitter. I'm gonna see what it is. That nigga funny as a motherfucker. He probably said some shit. How much broke Twitter and helped elect Trump. All right. So I don't know what this is about, but this is what he just sent to me. You want to put it on there, Jetta? Hold up.
This is the story of how the world's richest person, the owner of Tesla and X,
Damn, this
bought
shit-
the global town square, then corrupted it before using his immense wealth to help elect a convicted felon. April 14, 2022. Elon Musk makes an unsolicited offer to buy Twitter for $44 billion. He claims the site has become politically skewed and says, for Twitter to deserve public trust, it must be politically neutral. October 27th, the deal goes through. The next evening, a far-right conspiracy theorist breaks into the San Francisco home of Democrat House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, intending to kidnap her. Pelosi is away, but the man attacks her husband Paul, hitting him repeatedly on the head with a hammer. Paul Pelosi escapes with his life, but requires surgery for a fractured skull. While most people take the chance to decry political violence, the new owner of Twitter, Elon Musk, posts a tweet sharing an entirely false claim that Paul Pelosi was in fact injured in a drunken fight with a male prostitute with whom he was involved. Musk includes a link to a false claim on a website that has a history of publishing conspiracy theories, including a story asserting that Hillary Clinton is dead and has been replaced by a body double.
Bruh, I'm not gonna sit here and watch this shit. you know what this tells me? That he voted for Kamala and he's tight she ain't win. He's researching shit that supports everything other than what he believes in. That's my bro, love him to death. But is this what you looking at on your spare time, my nigga?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it?
P.
Are you informed now?
Post is
Like,
retweeted 24,000
let me get the
times
fuck
before
out of
it deletes
here.
it.
I think
November
it's for argument purposes.
yeah, and I don't even be entertaining
I
that
mean,
shit.
only thing that I can say about that, if he did say that it should be politically neutral, then you can't go on there saying that you're gonna offer $1 million for to register to vote.
Shit, he did it.
It's
He
called
did it.
using your resources.
You know, I understand exactly. You know, what I mean, what
Nigga,
y'all
let
are
you be
saying.
in Elon Musk's position, right?
Yeah.
All your people gonna be running everything.
Word.
you gonna be manipulating the whole system, bro. If you a multi-billionaire, we talked about nepotism before. This would be nepotism 2.3.0. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Power.
If it's legal, you know what I'm saying? Help your people get in position.
What up? I'd buy a media company and I put you
See?
in charge of it.
Look at him. He's brain spinning.
Word up. I'm just saying, I plan this shit out all the time, every week. You know, I spend a couple dollars on lottery every week. I ain't gonna disclose the number because sometimes it's horrendous. But I be clicking though. Sometimes I be clicking. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
But yeah, you know, every time I play the Mega Millions or I already have a plan.
To me too.
I have a plan. I have a plan that I can almost tell you exactly word for word, verbatim, what my plan is right now.
I'm giving so much of that
You know
shit
what I'm
away,
saying,
bro.
I'm not giving nothing away, but I'm gonna tell you right
giving
now.
a lot away.
I'm gonna put. No, I'm not gonna.
Quest, where did you send something to?
The group. The text.
The text.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not giving things away, but I'm gonna set my people up to succeed.
Oh, I got it.
And we're gonna work and get this money together.
Shit, yeah. Got to set the right people up though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Because the wrong motherfucker's always gonna be the wrong motherfucker.
Well, nah, but that's I guess that's where the Quest giveaway comes from.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, here, you know what? All y'all niggas take this 25,000.
Yeah.
Here you go. You know, don't never say I ain't never gave you nothing. Because if you're a real hustler, you gonna take that 25,000. A nigga can give me 25,000 right now. Cat, if a nigga gave you 25,000 right now, what would you do with it?
Paying off any debt that I can.
And then we gonna get it popping.
That's what I'm doing. Equipment debt, business debt, little shit like that.
But
just
what that
because
does is that
it
opens
resets everything to be able to use it again in a way that you need it. So that's what I would do. That's why I ain't never been on that like rushing to get a car shit or leisurely spending money. I just been focused, sending my kids money, they in school. You know what I'm saying? Responsible shit, bro.
Yeah.
Paying bills and.
But yeah, nah, I would have a plan. I have
That
a
is
plan
definitely
with the
getting
money.
paid off.
What? You rich once you do that. You know what I'm saying? You keep generating and
Yeah, bro.
pulling it in and everything is squared away.
You know?
Word up.
How many niggas you know that would have a $25,000 car?
I know a bunch of people.
I'm not. I'm
Tomorrow and shit, right?
Look, I'm good. I'm gonna ride my shit to the wheels
Word
fall
up,
off,
man.
nigga. Love my 2012.
I love my oldie. That shit be when the shit start acting up, then you get to that point, it's like, should I put money into this motherfucker or just get a new one? I think that's where I'm at now. Nothing major, but it's like,
I mean, you got to keep it up, Cosmet. I mean, just shit wear and tear.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
real shit.
You know, it's a scary time, bro. When you're a month before your inspection.
Oh man, son.
My inspections.
Cause shit always go crazy.
Son,
My
mine's
shit was due in April.
Yo, fair. My
Don't say that too loud.
My inspection was due in December, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, I looked around. Put my finger in the air, nigga. Got the win. I said, we getting this shit done this week.
Yo.
Got my inspection. Good for another 12.
Word
my
up,
nigga.
man. I always put tent on my shit too, so I got to take it off. I used to have a permit for my tent, a medical permit. Then when they changed the laws in New York State, they made it so hard to get that shit. I said, fuck it. I just take my tent off every year and get it put back on. You know what I mean?
Fuck it.
Yeah, man, I got a guy.
You got a guy?
Yeah, I got a guy. I cook you up.
What?
Is he like a Temu guy or is he like?
It's a legit sticker.
Timu, Sheen.
Oh,
I talk to you.
Oh yeah. Holla.
Nigga, I should have been known about
Word up,
that.
nigga.
Wait, ask me, nigga.
Now I know.
What's my name? Hoodro, I got a guy. Nigga, I got a guy for everything.
Say less, fam.
You know I got a guy
I
for
got a
everything.
guy.
Now I know.
Yo, so the Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I'm gonna read what was in the statement he made.
Pull it up.
And this is related to him being a part of the FDA and helping to regulate the food that we grow, we consume, we sell, the people are eating.
He's passionate
Before
about it.
you
I
say-
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
bro.
Before you said, do we know his exact title?
Not basically,
I
he's
just-
going to
'cause I
be
don't know.
ahead of the. Let me see.
That's why I was just asking because I don't know.
So while you looking that up, I'll read what he wrote. He said the FDA's war on public health is about to end. This includes its aggressive suppression of psychedelics, peptides, stem cells, raw milk, hyperbaric therapies, chelating compounds, ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, vitamins, clean foods, sunshine, exercise, nutraceuticals, and anything else that advances human health and can't be patented by pharma. If you work for the FDA and are a part of this corrupt system, I have two messages for your ass. Preserve your records and pack your bags, nigga. I did see that video when he said that.
Yeah, he was going in.
He
bro.
was serious. Like, yo, y'all been fucking up for a long time. We about to get rid of you. We're going to change these foods.
Nah, because that's real shit, though, because they say in Canada, Fruit Loops has 3 ingredients, but in the United States it has 18.
18. Ain't that crazy?
Oh, you see, we
That's
we
crazy.
posted that in the group. I think that's where I seen that at.
Son.
But I mean, that's the truth, man. I mean, even like, I hate saying this shit, but in the midst of my travels,
Where to? Where to?
it don't
One of these
matter.
countries I went to.
Nah, but in the midst of my travels, it's definitely different because the food is it's seemingly more fresh. Everything is more fresh abroad than it is in the United States. You know, they fast food is real heavy out here, and it's not very prevalent. Like in Europe, it's not very prevalent, just because it's like a lot of mom and pop, fresh seafood type, fresh food, fresh. You know what I mean?
The charge in making America.
Go ahead.
I don't think you really care if it's fresh. As long as it's seasoned.
Partially. Partially.
Yo. I'm trying to find the video where he was saying that. So what's been good otherwise, fellas? What y'all been up to, man? I know I've been cooling the fuck out, man. Focusing up.
I've been constantly getting meetings and different things with people trying to book the photo booth. That shit is getting pretty popular. So I just been doing that, man. Hey yo, y'all go to Magical Moments on Facebook. Holla at your boy, check your boy out, man. Magical Moments photo booths at 607. Email me.
Magical Moments erotic photo booth.
I mean, hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you email me and that's the type of party you want to book, we will pull up with a custom backdrop and a custom thumbnail in my Magical Moments polo, bitch, and you can make some magical moments. It won't be with me, but you book the right package, you can get your prints and your text messages right to your phone. Holla at your boy.
His role isn't completely defined yet, but it will be head of health.
Okay.
So he's gonna oversee that because he ain't with none of the vaccines and none of the fuck shit that we were put under siege with the other regime. So
I mean, I think that should be a highly concentrated point in our country.
Yeah.
You know,
Health is
I'm a
wealth,
fat,
bro.
I'm a fat boy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, essentially, I was at my biggest at 440.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? I'm currently 298.
Dope. Dope, bro.
You know, and I haven't been to the gym in a couple months.
Yo. Shit.
I haven't been to the gym, you know, for my foot in a couple months, and so I'm being able to maintain and not gain. You know what I mean? And then next month, December 6th, it'll be a year cigarette free for your boy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
There we
You know what I'm saying?
That went by fast than a motherfucker.
Yeah, nah, it's a brand new life, man.
Yo,
I feel good.
congratulations, fam.
That's some real shit,
awesome,
man.
bro. Damn, proud
Let me
of you
ask
for
y'all a
that,
question.
bro.
What do you think is going to change with our kids or with the country if the changes are made within the FDA to the point that we're being fed healthy foods?
I mean, the way we operate from a mental standpoint on a day-to-day is definitely going to have an uptick in positivity of, you know, concentration, you know, production.
Sugar's a drug.
It
too.
is,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I mean, you know, sugar is just like, I don't want to equate it to like cocaine or any
Nah,
of
it
them.
is.
No, they say-
but
they
it
say
is. It's
that
a
it
highly
is.
addictive drug. Like,
Dopamine.
And it's put in everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're right in your point of saying that the concentration, I mean, because what's going to happen if we all got kids in here. When your kids was little and you give them some Apple Jacks, what they going to do afterwards? You know what I mean? They're going to be flying around. But if you gave them some Honey Nut Cheerios or some Chex or, you know, something like that, I mean, they're going to still get that same cereal vibe, but it's the less sugar. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and that goes with anything.
I think the sad part is that there are some kids that were born so recently that their bodies don't even know the difference between raw, pure ingredients and processed ingredients. Think about that. Like, we come from an era where, yeah, we were introduced to a lot of raw shit. Granted, we were introduced to sugar and, you know, bad stuff too, but
And it wasn't that bad, though.
Yeah.
Our cereal was sugary and shit, but it wasn't
not
as
like
bad
that.
as
yeah,
now.
like they changed shit so bad. Imagine how it's going to change the physical chemistry of the bodies that consume
The
a
other
food
natural.
that is so natural and healthy that they've never been introduced to it. And why would you want to do that to your own fucking people other than
ignorance. If you don't know better, you can't do better.
money?
Well, I mean, I was going to say it's money because, I mean, it's just like, you know, them companies, I don't want to say I don't blame the companies. I don't want to say that, but it's kind of hard because, you know, you can look at the companies like drug dealers.
I was going to say it's just like selling fucking crack
Word
or
up. It's
meth
like, you know what I
or
mean? Like, it's fucked up that you selling and you putting that dope into the hood, but you know what? Them niggas is lining up, calling your phone, hitting your line, coming to where you at to spend the money to get what they want.
I think the difference with the food, though, is that the people didn't know.
Yeah. No, I understand that.
With drugs, you know what you're consuming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up because it's almost like you force-fed a country some shit that you're not eating. Because do you think the millions and, you know, the millionaires and billionaires are eating the same shit that the people that go to McDonald's every
Hell
day
no.
eat?
They're not touching that shit,
Nah,
bro.
bro. And imagine if shit like McDonald's had more healthier,
They do. It just costs $45, nigga.
what?
A salad at McDonald's. Yo, listen. DeVita got a chicken Caesar salad from McDonald's. That shit was like $11 or $12. I was like, I would have got 4 or 5 cheeseburgers, some French fries off the dollar menu for that same shit. And that's how people look at it. You can go get for $10.40, for $10.80, you can go get 2 burgers, 2 sets of fries, 8 nuggets, some drinks.
Damn, nigga, you know the whole menu out this
Well,
bitch.
I mean, listen.
The fuck?
Yeah, because the dance girl, you know, my dance girls.
That nigga be promoting the fuck out of products, huh?
Nah, but my dance girls.
He got an affiliate link to McDonald's under the video. Just
When you
look
gotta
under
feed-
there.
Listen, when you got to feed 6 kids at one time, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got the $5.
Nigga, them kids
meal.
ain't got nothing to do with your ass getting 2 cheeseburgers.
Yo, bro,
That's the
speaking
$5 meal.
4
just
fries.
think-
That's all the shit you was eating, bro.
Yo, thinking about the McDonald's shit, yo, did you hear about there's 30 ingredients in just the bun?
What do you mean? In a McDonald's bun?
A McDonald's bun, the bread. There's 30 different ingredients.
Damn.
I think I sent you. I sent you a video where this dude put these fries in the dirt with some ants, and there was mad ants around it. He left and came back.
That's crazy.
All the ants were dead.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mad ants were dead, nigga.
How long ago did you send that?
seen
That's
that
the very
shit.
last video I sent you.
I remember seeing that.
That's
When
a
I
recent
was-
one?
Yeah, and your personal.
On my
When I was
on
in
Facebook or?
Bosie's,
Yeah, Facebook personal.
we had a newscast and we had to go and just look up stories and stuff to talk about. And I found out that McDonald's quarter pounders had E. coli. It was an E. coli breakout in them. So they took them off the menu. But before they did that, a lot of people were sent to the hospital and one person died because of it.
Where? What was the location?
Don't remember. I know it was like 5,000. They took it off of like 5,000 menus just to. Then I guess they brought them back, but they took out the onions.
The crazy part is they're so rich that they can afford to fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
They can afford to 10 people die. They can pay a fucking lawsuit or whatever they need to pay. Yeah, it'll damage the reputation somewhat if it spills out, but then you have NDAs and things that come into play when you pay families and shit like that. They can afford
A
to.
poor family, you offer them 10, 15 million. They're going to take that shit.
They gonna eat that shit again.
Yo, think
The
about
fuck?
After we get this check, we going right to McDonald's.
Yeah.
think about how we were brainwashed into the McDonald's, all them commercials and
Oh man.
Well, I don't even think
That shit
I don't-
healthy.
Ronald.
Michael Jordan,
Oh
but I
man.
think what it- I mean,
Space
but-
Jam.
But what it was is
They did the whole.
the kids.
they're selling us a lifestyle, though. You know what I mean? Because think about it like this: when we were kids, it was more of a home style lifestyle. We
Yeah.
ate at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had not everybody didn't have a mom or a dad, but nigga, your mom would leave you at the crib, knowing that you can come right to my crib.
Yeah.
You know, we was all right here, so it was more of a family style thing.
Yeah.
Now with the promotion, like even with the music, the single woman, I don't need no man.
Yeah.
You know, I got all these kids. We can run by McDonald's, and it's fast, it's cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, we got the Happy Meals for the kids. Oh, I want a toy, mommy, or you know what I mean? Because think about it. We wanted to go to McDonald's back in the day around Halloween because they had the remember the glow in the dark buckets.
Hell
nigga?
yeah, son. Do they still do that shit?
Nah.
You ain't get one on
They have
Halloween,
the buckets,
nigga.
but I don't think they're.
Hoodie
glow
went
in the
over there,
dark.
got him a motherfucking
Nah, but
bucket.
you remember that shit? The
They
glow in the
had
dark
bu-
joints?
Yeah, I do, man.
Word up, and that's what I used to take trick or treating. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you carry that shit. Yeah.
Word up, and then you dump it in there, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so they sold us a lifestyle.
I wonder who thought of that name, Happy Meal, because that was some slick shit.
That was some 70s shit.
Slick.
That was some shit like
Mom, can I get a
it was simple. It was a
Happy
simple,
Meal?
simple
Like,
time.
Cause it's gonna make me happy.
damn?
Thinking about McDonald's and shit. I had McDonald's probably from the age 6 till let's say junior high. I had McDonald's maybe like 10 times, bro.
Yeah, I didn't have it that
Yeah,
many
nah,
times when I was because we
maybe.
couldn't afford the
Couldn't
shit
afford
either.
the shit.
Yeah,
McDonald's
it was
at
like
the
a
house.
it was like a
'Cause there's a
exciting
bunch of
outing
y'all.
when we did it. You know what I mean?
My mom
That's
was
what, we got McDonald's in January when we got them taxes.
Yeah,
Shit, I
son.
didn't get
The
that.
whole house was flooded with McDonald's for a day or two.
No, I ain't get that
Yeah,
shit.
we did that. Chinese food too.
Chinese, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, I didn't get pizza, nothing.
Yeah, it was the same shit.
Nah, I
Same
can't-
period, tax
Bro,
time.
yo,
I can't lie.
That's why you so healthy, nigga. Chill.
I can't lie.
Mom's was like, nah, you ever had this motherfucking.
My dad, he always had a guy too. So like when I was growing up and I lived with him,
Yeah.
I was an only child. So like when I left here with 2 sisters. I was one of 3. When I went to live with my pops, it was just me and my pops. You know, and I'm not saying he's not like the greatest cook. But you know, he used to make like nigga meals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like,
bet.
Yeah, that was
We gonna
always me.
survive, nigga. You want some
Word up,
protein?
it was gonna chicken, rice, broccoli, you know,
Yeah.
Right.
a pork chop, or you know what I mean, or something. It was,
Yeah.
you know, we ate, but he always had a guy, so he knew a dude at this place called Mary's Deli, best pizza. Everybody around here like Pudgy's. I'm from Fredonia. We eat Mary's Deli, but he had a. he
Was
had
that
a
the New York style shit?
Oh yeah, to go ahead and get
The
the hand
thin.
counter. But not so we used to get to hook up on that, you know what I mean? So I did get a lot of pizza and stuff like that, but yeah, McDonald's, we didn't eat too much McDonald's.
Yeah.
We ate the Burger King breakfast. You know what I mean?
Yo, you ever had breakfast from Wendy's? The chicken sandwiches?
Nah, my Gerard
Wait,
told me
shits
that
is
shit is
banging.
fire.
Is
New
that the biscuits with all the biscuits? I had way
when
long
New was
ago.
sick and I was going to sit with him, he sent me on a mission. He was like, "Get one for yourself too." I was like, "Nah, I don't really eat breakfast. I be intermittent fasting." And he's like, "Just get one for yourself." Nigga.
Yeah, I had
That
one.
shit was so fucking delicious, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I think it has like honey on it.
Yes, yeah.
A little bit of butter on a biscuit and some chicken.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to
when I
get
used
one
to do the merchandising shit.
I'm
I used
going
to
to
stop
one of those
there.
in the morning. You got me. I ain't had one yet, but Jariah was telling me when we were coming from dance, she was like, "Dad, you ever had Wendy's breakfast?"
Yeah.
I said, "Wendy's don't got breakfast." She said, "Yeah, they do." And so she pulled up the little commercial. I said, "Oh shit, I'm gonna have to try it." But now that y'all talking about it,
That shit is delicious, bro.
see, only fast food I really eat, I go to Arby's.
I never had breakfast from Arby's.
I've never had breakfast.
What do they have there?
I just go get the roast beef sandwiches. I mean, that's the.
I do
and-
like
and the-
McDonald's
and the curly
sausage biscuit
fries.
with eggs, though. I ain't gonna lie, that's my shit.
Mm-hmm.
With a little syrup. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't eat breakfast that often, other than the weekends when Liz makes it. I don't eat sugar that often. But I am a sucker for a sausage biscuit with egg, even from our ghetto ass McDonald's on Main Street.
I don't go. The girls won't let me take them there no more. I gotta go all the way to Southport or go to.
Why? What you did over there?
Nah, I made a couple TikToks. Y'all can look at it. Follow me, Hoodro44 on TikTok.
How you get banned from McDonald's, man?
Cause I was in there talking shit. Cause you know, motherfucker, listen. If you short, right? If you the manager, Cap, of McDonald's, and you short, it's your job to say, you know what, fellas, you know what, people, we short. We gonna have to get through this together. You the manager. You know what I mean? Attitude reflects leadership, right?
Do you mean short in height or short staff?
Short staff, sorry.
Okay.
You're short staff.
Okay.
So you the manager, it's your job to
For sure.
invigorate your staff to be
Show
like,
leadership
yo,
skills
word
and
up.
yeah.
So you can't be in there yelling and screaming,
Yeah.
mad because you short.
Yeah.
Now you bringing the morale down.
Yeah.
So now you mad at me because I'm like out there like, damn, I just ordered some French fries. Y'all niggas taking 15 minutes for French fries? Like now you mad at me? Fuck you, motherfucker.
Yo. And let my shit not be hot.
And then one time I went to the drive-thru, and you know I'm an amputee, and I understand sometimes when I have shorts on, people stare at me because we stare at things that are different.
Yep.
You know, if a nigga is real tall, we all gonna be like, damn, that nigga tall.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean?
A
If
BBL or something.
yeah, I
or-
mean anything that's different. A small person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything that's out of the ordinary. If somebody's real fat, you like damn,
Extra
that nigga
black,
work-
black,
yeah,
black, black.
Yeah, everything. So you know what I mean? But I go to McDonald's and the lady taking my money, she had a glass eye.
Oh,
what I'm
you
saying?
fucked up,
And she
son.
just, but it's not blinking or nothing. It's just like halfway popped out, staring at me. So I'm trying to hand her the money because I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to be rude. But bitch, stop looking at me with the glass eye. Turn your face a little bit.
Bro, this encounter was gonna be 5 minutes. Okay, at our McDonald's, maybe 15 minutes. Why couldn't you just let that rock for that
I
short
tried.
encounter,
I
bro?
tried.
Yeah,
She just
right.
kept staring at me with. Like she's looking at me like this. The little eye is popped out a little bit.
Why'd you look back, nigga?
Because
Word.
I had to hand her the money. I had to, you know what I'm saying? Like
Look at her hand, nigga. Give it
Yeah,
to her. Look
son.
at her
I
hand.
couldn't help it. It's like if somebody
Yeah.
got remember Tower back in the day, you couldn't help but to look at that black spot on his face. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't help it. Like not being funny.
Right.
But it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't help it. If somebody got a big pimple or a mole, like you know what I mean? Like seriously, you know, you're gonna look at that shit. If somebody got a big ass head, you're gonna look at the head like, damn, that nigga got a big ass head.
You
know,
foul, son. You just foul.
Crazy, man.
And speaking of food, I don't know if y'all noticed, Marshall's been closed a little bit lately. Yeah, and usually we get it every weekend and shit. So I was crying like a little baby on like Friday.
I ain't even gonna do it online.
And was telling my shorty like,
I was just
yo.
about to say
I ain't
something.
even gonna do it online.
Now I'm saying because the Marias that they be having be on point. But my whole point is I said something to my wife about me wanting some Marias. Nigga, she whipped up some shit.
Word.
That shit was A1. And she made way extra. So I've been eating them shit since Friday, bro.
Damn, why you ain't bringing them down here?
Because she made just enough for her baby.
Meal prep, nigga.
Bruh. But,
Yeah, nah, I ain't, you know, shout out to Marshall's.
yeah, that's my spot, man.
Yeah, I ain't had no Henny wings in a minute.
Yeah, the
I ain't
sriracha,
had no- I
Henny
ain't had
sriracha
no-
joints.
Them shits was hitting. I was on them shits for a little.
Yeah, so I love to get home and them shits be sitting there waiting for me. I'll bust them shits down. I don't even eat that much food, but on the Marshall's days, I'll eat the whole dozen, nigga, and then eat the other food that she got
banging
from there. So you a hater, son.
I'm not a hater. I'm just telling you, bro.
Yo, that pick was crazy.
Yo, you know exactly what I'm talking about,
You
right?
stupid, son.
You stupid. Yo, let me play this video Jetta sent me.
Was they Henny wings? Were they Henny ones?
Yeah.
Nigga can't talk shit though.
Jetta friends be sounding crazy.
Oh shit.
Is this supposed to be? Are we looking at something?
Yeah, those is ants.
Okay, I don't got my glasses.
You gotta
on,
talk
so
in the mic, Jetta.
Those is ants.
Okay, I don't got my glasses on. It just looks like dirt.
Oh, that's all ants. Oh, that's what he stepped on.
I'll be back.
Damn, that's a lot.
But I mean, that was a big ass thing, and I don't know if he put some shit on the fries or not.
Man, that shit real motherfucker. Like, what them bitch still in them ant dead here. That shit was.
So I guess he was seeing a lot of videos of people doing the shit, so he went and did it himself with the fries.
We about to have to go do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's spooky, man.
Let me see how many ingredients are in the fries.
So about the McDonald's fries, right? McDonald's fries
That's
are the
spooky,
same.
son.
McDonald's fries are the same all across the world because they only use a specific potato
Certain potato, yeah.
from a specific place.
But
Yeah,
it's,
but-
it's
The potatoes are modified. One,
Yeah.
That's
two,
what I was gonna say.
the grease. So like if you go to like out of the country, I actually worked at McDonald's when they changed the grease. I worked there because me and Liz was clowning about that shit, and it was like I remember they used to taste way better. But I think it was like a more fattening type
they
of.
use, They use some like natural
Yeah.
fat.
So when we actually, me and Roy worked at McDonald's when they literally came through, retrained us on doing everything, and they changed the grease to. I can't remember what the grease was they changed it to, but I remember when they changed it, the flavor of the fries
It was like a beef stock. It was like something beef before the original one was.
Yeah,
like,
it had some more like I'd say natural grease, but like unhealthy at the same time. But them shits used to be banging. Now them shits just taste like I don't know.
chemicals.
I can't get my McDonald's fries without a little salt on them.
I haven't had fries in a minute from McDonald's.
Yeah, I had some probably within like the last couple of weeks. I fucked them fries up. I ain't gonna lie.
They're safe to eat. I'd say a couple times a year.
Yeah, 2-3 times.
You know what I'm saying?
Sir getting nervous. Look, sir getting nervous. Fuck.
2-3.
It's like I bust them shits down every week.
every time we leave the
Not every
we go
week,
right to
but every chance I go there, I always get a meal.
Yo,
Every time.
You supposed to be 7 feet tall, but guess what?
No, he not. You 7 feet tall. We
Not
gotta
with
get a new test done.
Genetics are stopping that.
7 feet.
Yo,
Damn, he said he needed a test done.
Yeah, nigga.
That nigga look just like you.
I don't know. I ain't
He just got the- he
ain't
just
nobody
got-
in my family 7 feet.
He just got the good
Marshall, the
qualities that
closest
you
one.
don't.
Wanda at least at 6.
Yo, you know we gotta play, bro.
what that deal?
That video about the girl who bodied her boyfriend. That hoodie I'm gonna resend it in the chat with the HIV shit.
Oh,
What?
So listen, right?
That's
Yeah, resend it.
I resent it, bro.
in the group chat.
It's at the bottom of the group chat, son. That shit is
The Facebook
wild.
Facebook?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and
The
just.
messenger.
I'm not even just play it. I don't even want to set it
Yeah,
up.
don't say shit. Just play that shit. That shit crazy.
Shit. Then a nigga P sent a message, a follow up. He was like, "Boy knows how to rig shit for real." Like, nigga, you still? What you think you're gonna change?
Damn, that's just hate, nigga. Let it go, nigga.
Let it go, like-
That shit
Yo,
go.
P, shout out to P, but you know what, P, you a hater. You know why you a big ass hater? Because you a Giants fan. Thank you for Saquon Barkley, because we waxing the Cowboys right now, 34-6.
Let me ask y'all a
It's
question.
not even a surprise. Let's be honest here. Yankees are 3-5.
What do you think people are gonna say that are anti-Trump after 3 years if the economy in our country is better? Do you think they'll give him credit then, or is there something else that's gonna come up?
People are professional haters nowadays.
Yeah, they're just gonna look at the negative.
because
They're
they
not
weren't
gonna care.
right about their initial thoughts.
That's good. Honestly, that's gonna go both ways. It's gonna go both. It's both ways. If you're a Kamala supporter, you're gonna feel the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you're
I
a
would.
Trump supporter, if you're a wholehearted supporter of whatever party, you're gonna still be bipartisan for that party.
I just think Kamala wouldn't do the shit that Trump is about to do. I don't
either.
That's the only difference. Like
I think the minute he gets into office, he's gonna put his feet to the pavement and do everything he said he was gonna do that's within his power.
He got to. That
and
nigga's
fight
like
for it.
79 years old.
I mean, and then there is a pride aspect to it too, because I think he wants to be that dude that's like, I said I was going to do this. I'm going to get that shit done.
And I would have did it 4 years earlier, but you niggas
son.
bullshitted me out my joint.
Yeah.
But the to go back to his question, exactly how you feel is exactly how the people who are wholeheartedly Kamala supporters are gonna feel.
Well, Kamala really ain't even done nothing to really get no support. She was just part of the party that had Sleepy Joe at the wheel who was looking like a fucking fool.
You know what the funny part about that is like, okay, so when me and P were talking about that, I was like, well, she was a part of the administration with Biden. I didn't really see anything that pulled me in. He was like, well, she wasn't the president. She was the vice, and she was working for him, so she had to do what
that's true.
He told her to do. But then on the flip side, in the same conversation, you talk about all the positives she did within that administration without even realizing it. Because you're giving her credit for shit you just told me she had nothing to do with.
Exactly.
Exactly. And then I don't comment on things like that. I just listen like, okay, so I understand. You don't even understand what you're telling me right now. And it's not to lean towards Trump or Kamala. It's just to absorb information. That's how the typical fanatical supporter feels. They just support what they want to support, regardless of what the facts are. I don't get into that.
Yeah, and that's why I said it doesn't make a difference which side we're talking about.
Yeah.
In 3 years, they're gonna feel whoever it is. Trump.
That was her idea, and he just took it from her.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, because the reality. A part of me agrees with P. A little bit. It's just because. The vice president, my nigga, we can't name a vice president that's done anything in the however long, 47. You can't name.
But then what can you give her credit for then?
No, exactly.
Within the presidency.
Being black.
Exactly. I'm not. I'm just saying that's the point that I agree with him.
Yeah.
It's, when I say, well, you can't name a vice president that's done anything.
Never, no.
So you have to take the vice president for the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you thought this part was good, okay, you can give her credit for that.
Well, it was hard to give her credit because her speeches and her rebuttals to questions and shit was trash.
No, she confused the fuck out of me.
Like she was very sus in her responses about.
Like she was reserved, so reserved. It's almost like she didn't want to. It's either like she didn't know or she just didn't want to fuck up at all, as opposed to just letting me know. Fuck everybody else. Let me know as somebody you're trying to sway as a voter exactly what's on your mind, because I don't know. Mm-hmm. And I'm not even saying that.
That uncertainty is scary, bro. That's scary,
bro.
Man.
It is. And Roy, he said one dope thing to me the night before the election. We was politicking about it. He was like, he wasn't sure who he was going to vote for. He was like, but he said, it would be dope historically to have, even if she doesn't claim to be black, if she's Indian, he said a woman of color as the president of the United States, because there was a point in time where that would have never been possible, and people would have thought, just like with Barack. Yeah. And, I told him, I said, yo, I appreciate you giving me that conversation without all the weird shit attached to it, because that's how he really felt.
Yeah, I mean, because it is dope. I mean, we're all girl dads in here. Yeah. You know what I mean? And all of our, obviously, we're black, African American, whatever you want.
Yeah, but if you ask my daughter some shit, she gonna tell you.
Nah, but what I'm saying,
she gonna expound on it.
But what I'm saying is we're all girl dads, and we lie to our kids because we tell them that they can be whatever they want to be, but they can't. Because you've never seen,
I'm trying to think if I ever said that. Oh, I don't think I did.
Nah, but I'm just saying, how when your kids are little,
ain't no way your ass is gonna be a cop.
But I would tell my daughter.
I did tell her that I thought she was gonna be the president of the United States one day, but I really believe that. And she looked at me. It's probably still in my text messages years ago, but this is when she was mad young, and I really could, just because of her determination, her balance her unbiased opinion. She's willing to receive information from numerous. She's challenging. You know what I mean? Even as a young girl, she challenged me on multiple conversations, and I love that shit.
That's fire.
Yeah, that you stand for righteousness. You know what I mean? And you're highly educated. So yeah, I was like, yeah, you're gonna be the first black female president of the United States. She looking at me like my dad crazy.
Nah, but I mean, Roy is
Put it
right.
in the universe, man. Speaking
yeah.
in existence.
Roy is right. You know what I'm saying? Whether you agree with Obama or not, as a black person, you can sit and look and be like, you know what? If that nigga can do it, I can do anything.
Yeah, that's real.
If Donald Trump can be president, they need to let me and Cap be allowed to have guns because we felons too.
Word, man.
Word up.
Yo, you got to think about it. That's historical. He got mad felonies, right?
If he can be president and he's a felon,
And he got shot at, nigga. He got.
so he needs
He's
to
a
let me and
gangster,
Cap,
bro.
So listen, us
Next
people,
level, son.
us men with felonies need to be able to have pistols to protect our homes, brother. If he can be president, I should be able to have a pistol.
I wonder if he can own a weapon as the president.
I don't know, but he can be the president with 37 felonies. I should be able to have a pistol with 1. Well, 4, but they all 1.
I'm gonna Google that later as I
play that video.
Yeah, play that
which
video.
one are we playing now?
The last one with the girl.
Oh, yeah. I'm kind of
Yeah, that's crazy.
this shit looks kind of crazy.
It sound crazy.
Dan would have been for 2 years, taking him back and forth to his doctor's appointments that you thought had sickle cell, but he really got it's wow. Now listen to this story. Homegirl said she was with her boyfriend for 2 years, and she thought that he had sickle cell. She was taking him back and forth to his doctor's appointments. She never went in because he never wanted her to. She always went by Samara shopping centers until he was done with his appointments, which is cool. Like, I'll do something while you go into your doctor's appointment, that's fine. He invited her to a family event, a bonfire or something like that, and she went. One of his cousins, while he over there talking to his mama, one of his cousins walked up to her and was like, I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy he found somebody that's going to take him in his condition. Like, I salute you for that. Like, being with somebody that got, it's just not an easy thing. You are strong. The girlfriend is at a standstill. The girlfriend is at a jaw drop. What do you mean? He told me he got sickle cell. Girlfriend is going crazy. Girlfriend is on the rant. Girlfriend is turning up. Cousin eased on about the vent because cousin don't realize that she done told too much. She done put a little too much dip on her chip. Baby, girlfriend walk over there to him and his mama, she's going off. You know how sometimes you try to defuse the situation? It was too late for that. She went in her purse, pulled out her pum, shot him, and then unalived him. This is crazy. Have y'all seen this story? I just think down for you. Let's talk about it. Dan would have been for 2 years, taking him back and forth to his doctor's appointments that you thought had sickle cell, but he really got wow. Now listen.
What y'all think about that?
That shit is wild. If that is in fact,
So break that down.
So basically, the story goes, all right. So there's these people they were dating, and they were dating for 2 years, and he told the girl that he had sickle cell, and when you have certain immune disease, like you would know.
Why you point at me, nigga?
But I'm just saying. I mean,
Why you point at me, nigga?
I have to go through things
Yeah,
too, but
yeah.
you have to go through the different treatments.
Yeah.
So she's taking them to the treatments.
Yeah.
But like my wife don't go on with me with my treatment. She'll drop me off.
Shit, my wife and my mother-in-law being that motherfucker advocating.
But but that's your wife though, so it's different.
Yeah.
But so she drop him off, take him to the appointments. Now they dating for 2 years.
And be clear, I didn't hear everything when I stepped out of the room.
I'm about to explain everything to you. So they get invited to like a family event.
Yeah.
so his family.
His family event.
And he's the sick one.
He's the sick one. So they at the family event. She said she thought it was a bonfire or something. Well, he's over there he's over in another area talking to his mom. And so she's sitting there, and one of his cousins come and says, hey, I just want to let you know that we appreciate you dealing with such and such in his condition. And so she's like, yeah,
Like
no
sickle
problem.
cell
Sickle
ain't
cell
shit.
ain't no shit.
Yeah.
She was like, sickle cell? Nah, he got HIV.
Oh, shit.
She said, what? And the cousin was like, yeah, you dealing with him with HIV. We appreciate yada, yada, yada. And, you a real one for that. And da, da, da. And she's like, nah, fuck you mean he got HIV.
So she went and
So she went over to where him and his mama was at and was like, yo, the cousin done dipped out because she done passed out too much information. And so she goes over to the dude, and so she's wilding. And then the mama starts saying something, and so she pulls out the thing. And
I heard her say unalive on that.
Yeah, because you can't say.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So she pulled out and sent the mama and the boy to see Jesus.
Damn, I wonder, is that real?
I mean, I mean, that's a crazy story to make up.
That's fucked up, man.
People wicked out here.
That's fucking crazy, son.
I mean, but that's the
day and age.
I was gonna say that's the day and age. Like that shit sounds crazy, but the over sexualized nature of our community. Our HIV rates in different parts of the country are fucking astronomical.
Yo, I was listening. They said it was crazy in Houston.
Oh
bro.
yeah, I've heard about Houston. I heard that was like the HIV capital.
I'm pretty
type
sure
shit.
that's one of many places that are crazy.
Oh, Atlanta? Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
North Carolina. Yeah, like but you know what I'm saying? But so
is it populations where there's large groups of black people?
Yeah, it would have to be because I mean Houston is a black city.
Yeah.
Atlanta is a black city.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, Atlanta got its own gay mall.
What do you mean?
Like there's a whole mall that's like
gay?
Yeah.
Dedicated to
I mean, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
How you know?
I've been to Atlanta before.
I be hating on your passports and your travels, so I gotta say something slick.
My cousin was like, "Yeah, nah, don't go to that mall."
Oh shit!
I was like, "What?" They was like, "Yeah, nah, that's not the one for you." I was like, "All right, you know what? Let's just go eat. Like, I don't even need to go shopping. I can shop online."
Damn, yo, so I was talking to Shorty it was this morning actually. This is some last minute shit. She always be on that Elmira is Crazy page on Facebook. I don't know if you guys heard of it.
I be seeing. I'm not on it, but I be seeing.
I'm on it.
I'm on it. So
word. I get on it.
It'd be crazy.
So
sometimes.
It's probably been like a year or so that she tried to tell me something that was on there, and I tried to check it out, and you gotta be like they gotta like allow you to be a part of the page,
an admin or some shit.
Nah, it's a group. So what it is they kept getting shut down, so they made it a private group. So if you don't go in and get
like
approved,
that's what it was,
from
approved
the
to
admin.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because you have to. It's like a Discord. So like a Discord. So like with Jay and Pam, they got the Discord for the shop. You know what I mean? It's a closed group. So you have to want to be in there to be in there. And you have different rules.
So what you see in there, nigga?
So when I first signed up, I can't remember what it was, but she was telling me about some shit that happened last night or the day before. This is all local shit. And it's nothing too crazy, but I guess some dude, can you put that up on? Oh, you got it up there? Let me see if I can rotate it to see if it makes it any bigger.
Oh, yeah, the sexual assault dude.
So you seen that?
Yeah.
All right, so Liz was telling me about this shit. I was like, let me read it. It says, on November 9th, 224 at around 6:27 p.m., Elmira police officers were dispatched to the area of the Centertown parking garage for the report of an individual who had been assaulted by a male subject. Shortly thereafter, several more similar reports, and I'm only reading like this because it's so fucking small, I can't really see it. I can read very good. Similar reports came in regarding the same subject assaulting other victims. The subject then made his way into a local establishment located on Water Street, which I heard was the playground. And sexually abused a female victim. The victim did seek medical attention from Irway Ambulance, with a citizen assistance officers locate and identify the suspect nearby. As a result of the investigation, Michael J. Valderrama was arrested and charged with sexual abuse. To me, this is kind of crazy because one, we're downtown Elmira, right? How you run up in a motherfucking establishment and sexually abuse a female within that establishment? And then Liz was saying that on Elmira is Crazy, they were saying how this dude has been doing, like, trying to break into cars and shit like that for a while, and it's been a known thing. He's been up by Target, he's been downtown, all type of shit. The shit my wife said after she explained this to me, I was like, what do you think they should do about it? The shit she said, I'm not even going to say it. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yo, they should. And I was like, that's some real shit. I said, why do you feel like that? She was like, because I'm a female that, you know, I work in the community. I'm always out here. And how would you feel if this type of individual assaulted me or tried to break in my car while I was working or just moving around? You know, things of that nature. That shit made me feel some kind of way because I was like, we should eradicate motherfuckers like that, man.
So,
thanks. What did he do?
I know. I was gonna say I'm not trying to downgrade. I'm not trying to downgrade the assault. I just want to know what did he do? Like,
I'll tell you what. It says sexually assaulted, right?
That's you can grab somebody's ass.
But if somebody grabs my wife's ass, you need to be dealt with on every level.
Yeah, that's.
I have no chill. I have no. We're not talking. I don't care what the judge says. I don't care how irrational I seem. None of that.
Word.
If you have that much lack of impulse control to the point you're within the community, like you said, we're all girl dads. Imagine if that happened to your daughter or your wife.
I just wanted to know what the assault. I just wanted to know.
Nigga, I don't care if he smoothly put his hand on her face and said, "Oh, you're beautiful." You know what I mean? Like, you need to be dealt with.
It had to be something like a groping of some sort.
I mean, I agree with you. I'm just, you know, I still want to know.
So
I do too.
That's it. Like
I'm not.
And the point is, I don't know. That's the hard part about it. Like,
I'm sitting here processing it too.
Yeah.
Like, my wife works in the community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She has like 50 some people on her caseload. So she be in all types of places. I had to buy her a taser.
And then
just to make
it
sure.
might be a little different because she deals with people that are like, what's the word? Because we have gotten a couple copyright strikes and other strikes. Yeah. So I'm trying to make sure
she deals with people on the spectrum of differences of opinions. Let's just say it like that. And so, you know, like you said, that is scary. And, you know, I do understand exactly what like I said, for me personally, I'm nosy. So I agree.
Yeah, I want to know.
I agree. He needs to get dealt with. Whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. But
yo, maybe every week we should do a Elmire is crazy segment and just see what the fuck is on there.
Word up. I can make that happen.
Because there's always shit on there.
That shit be funny as a bitch. But yeah, I mean, because I'm sorry, but the comedic. I
wonder if there's a way we can find out what he did.
Nah, they're not going to release those details unless you know somebody who was there. That would be the only way.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's hard because the comedic fucked up brain of mine is like. Imagine a nigga running in, just touching mad
That's
butts
what I'm saying.
and running outside. I'm just sorry. I get it.
She did say some shit like they were
it's-
chasing him on Main Street at some point. So I guess he ran out of there and they chased him.
So
But
like I said, I can't help the fact that if I was sitting in somewhere and a nigga just came and smacked like 4 butts and ran outside, part of me would be laughing a little bit.
See, I wouldn't because my nieces be down there, bro.
Nah,
and
I'm
not being super serious when you're comedic because I understand your humor. I just myself, I can't agree with it because if there's a violation to someone I love, there's no way I'm gonna have anything other than
violation.
Yeah, that's my response.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying.
Now, if he did it and one of my nieces was like, "Oh, he's so stupid," and I'm sitting here like sizing up the situation, I'm still gonna be like, "The fuck is wrong with this dude?" But her response wasn't like a traumatic one in the moment. Mm-hmm. But if he's in there doing some shit, and obviously the female had to get medical attention via airway, whether
that's the question. What did he do to make somebody get medical attention?
Yeah,
maybe he Donald Trumped her.
What's that?
Grabbed her in the pussy.
I just wanted to hear you say
it. maybe he trumped her. Hey, bitch, Trump won. Let me grab
what if that was his whole explanation for it? Trump's the president now, and
I can grab her in the pussy. I mean.
I forgot about that shit.
And so this is, I just want to, I apologize, ladies, because this is not in no way or shape or form do we agree with any physical violation of a woman.
Hell no.
No way do we agree with that. So I just want to make sure that y'all know that we're not making fun of anybody specifically.
Right.
We're not making fun
yeah.
of the lady.
No.
You know what I mean? We hope that she's fine.
Yeah.
We pray for her mental
Trying to
health.
visualize
You know
how
what I
did
mean?
this occur? Like,
Me too. That's what I'm having
but-
a hard time with.
Like,
Like you
yeah.
run, you go. I don't. Okay, so I don't know if he ran up in the spot or he casually walked in, or it was just a regular occurrence for him to be there, or. But from what I heard was he was breaking into cars in Centertown, the garage prior to that. So it's like there's a pattern to what he's doing. He's someone that is a stepper, a line stepper. He's violating. So I just can't see him walking in a spot like real calm and just. He probably looked suspect when he stepped in. Is my point. You know what I mean? And even if I didn't know the female, if I happen to be in the presence of a situation like that, I am a reactive motherfucker when. You know, I can't sit there and watch somebody be fucked up.
victimized,
Nah, I
yeah,
can't do it.
word.
Granted, I'm not as impulsive as I used to be when I was younger. I think before I act. But shit like that, I can't sit and watch it. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have made it outside of the establishment. You know what I mean?
Word up, he'd end up like old boy in the facility with his child.
Yo, straight. Oh, yo.
Yeah, great
we gotta play that
segue.
video.
Great
Yo.
Great
segue.
segue. Let's play that.
That was an alley-oop.
You already know.
All right, so anybody want to bust down what this video is before
Who sent it to the group?
I did the DSS, the DS,
So
DCS.
So I got a whole lot of questions, I guess, because my first question is what happened before?
So you
before
have to
this?
expound on what the situation is before you even go that far, because people that are going to watch are going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about?
So
But that's the part that when I watched the video, my initial thing was, okay, so he violated son, but why?
well, from what it looks like on the outside, just connecting the dots, he put on live, basically wanted to catch footage of his interaction with these people at DSS or whatever with, you know, dealing with obviously his children. He's obviously a father. My question is, how did they make him feel to the point where he wanted to be violent? Are they keeping his kids away? Or what type of condition are they in? We don't know none of that.
The other video that he sent another one too. It was like longer because I asked like that's kind of same question, and it went to where he was talking about.
Jetta trying to hide from the camera.
Yeah, what's going on with his kid?
That guy must have just went in. Here, I'm gonna do this. I'll do that. He just went into the school. Nobody knew who he was. The teachers didn't like really know who he was. But then he took his daughter into a room.
Oh yeah.
With no cameras,
Like
no
a private
other teachers.
The dude he choked out.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was a DCS worker, which is equivalent to a
like CPS. maybe, or
CPS
some shit.
worker.
Ooh,
Yeah.
now
And
that makes sense.
He was tight about that. Nobody could tell what.
Okay,
And his daughter
so-
didn't want to go back to school after that.
Oh
meeting.
yeah.
So he was.
And she was
pretty
only
pissed.
9 years old too.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yo, you getting?
she
you
was
can't-
telling her
yeah,
dad,
you
"I
can't.
don't want to go back to school." So she felt.
I can say, yo, if my daughter says some man and I didn't know, I'm wilding out on the school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
son.
He
And
was
I'm-
in the school for a while.
A minute,
trying to talk
yeah.
to somebody
He was
about that
trying
shit.
to talk and get answers to the questions he had, and I don't think he got very far.
Son.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play, I think, the video I sent you first. Then I send you a shorter video, or
It was short. No, I think you sent both of them to the group.
so
I
one
didn't
of them
see
is
the
in the
long one.
group, but I think the one I sent you, Jetta, was the one that was
It was more extensive. That was the one where he had a whole nother live talking about when he was at the school.
yeah,
Oh, I didn't see
yeah.
that one.
Talking to the teachers like I want to talk to somebody. Like,
Shit, I'm
somebody
trying to
need to
find the
tell me
video I
what's
sent
going
you, but you sent me so many videos. This shit is like,
Nah, it was in the
old baby, bro. Man.
Yeah, nah, I don't, I guess my daughter knows that you are not allowed to talk to no police, nobody, nothing. You say, nope, you can call my dad, and when my dad gets here, then we can talk to you. I don't have anything to
Nah, it's
say.
in the group.
the crazy thing is she was only 9 years old.
Yeah,
so
9 years old.
speaking
is
from
different.
experience, like so there was a what is it again? DS what? CPS. There was a
Tell me he
CPS
ain't never had a
situation.
case pending on this.
Nah, I didn't have a case on me, but there was a case that my kids were involved in.
Okay, yeah, they still had the contact. you.
Yeah, so what they did was they went to the school when they were at Facet, maybe? By Hawthorne Court?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were mad young. They went there and spoke to both of my boys in the school, and I didn't know they spoke to them initially. I was informed after, so I was mad as a motherfucker.
That's crazy.
I was tight, but then the CPS worker came to my house and interviewed me at my house about the situation. So I was like, damn, you know, all this happened. Don't you need permission to talk to me?
Yeah.
They don't.
Word.
They don't need the parents' permission. That would fuck up an investigation if the parent was a part of the investigation.
Yeah, okay.
The lady, and I was on parole at the time, so she came to my house and she sat down in my living room, explained everything I needed to know. She told me more shit than what she was supposed to, and she said, I'm not supposed to tell you certain things, right? And yes, I was tight about it, but it wasn't to the point that, you know, I was like, okay, I'm going to go do something to somebody. I can't say that if it was my daughter. If it was my daughter, it wouldn't have been any different, but that's in my circumstance because it wasn't surrounding a case that had to do with me. It was something that had to do with my boys potentially knowing some shit. You know what I'm saying? But in this father's case, I think the case was related to him, right?
I'm not sure if they said why he talked to the little girl.
Yeah.
Like he was trying to figure that part out. Like what? But she must
Oh,
came
the
back to
dad
him
was
and
trying to
crying.
figure out
Yeah.
why.
Oh,
So that video is in our group chat.
So
I mean, so he
more
probably.
down.
It sounds
No,
like
down the other way.
it sounds like
I see this one, but there was two.
Yeah, it's in there. It's the next one. I was just in there.
You know my data ain't right. Sometimes I get shit.
I mean, it sounds like you know the hard part is like we said before, being a girl dad, it's more sensitive because if they went and they not argued, but he asked her questions that she had no idea about. You know what I mean? Like, see, yeah. So if they're asking, does your daddy beat me or beat you or does this or does that? You know what I mean? As a girl dad, that could make her uncomfortable, and yeah, that would make her not want to go back to school. But if that's a part of the investigation, they have to ask those questions.
Yeah.
So that's the hard part. Is like, yeah, you can be mad, and I would be mad too. But you know what I mean? Well, we're partial because if you have a son and a daughter, you're always going to be more apt to feel how your daughter feels. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean,
it's like you tap into the emotions.
Yeah, like because you know sometimes those tough conversations are uncomfortable for little kids.
Yeah.
So like I said, if it is about the dad, imagine her saying, "Yo." The man asking her, well, does your daddy does this or does he do this or does somebody say they touched you? And so that's an uncomfortable conversation, especially for
a 9-year-old.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you can feel some type of way, and I probably would feel some type of way too. But just like you said, what really can you do? They came, they explained everything. They, you know, in your case, we could just specifically speak about your case. They came, they explained everything.
Yeah,
you know, you got a chance to rebuttal.
And I was like, okay,
questions.
I understand. I still was tight but I think that's the overprotectiveness as a parent, like, and then you feel like you have rights as a parent too.
Hell yeah.
And you feel like your rights are violated if you being a legal entity spoke to my kids. You should have spoken to me prior to that, but
they
that's
can't
not how
because if somebody says that you abusing your kids,
so we
hold up. You ain't gonna put your hand up.
Yo,
I mean, but I'm
trying to welcome you into this.
Damn,
said Cap. If they said you abused your kids and he did his 2-hand shit,
but if
his mudra.
But I do understand exactly what you're saying as far as like if they saying that you abuse the kids.
We don't know what type of information he gathered from them.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But that's the whole point is.
I mean, at the meeting before he.
But that's the whole point is you can't come to the parents if it's on the parent.
Yeah,
but the accusation is on the parent. Yeah. You have to get the kids raw. You want to know. You don't want to know because what do we do? Nigga, we do. You a parent, Quest. You know what you do when your kids was little and you was going into the grocery store. What happens in my house stays in this house. When we get in the store, don't you act up because you ain't getting nothing. Don't put nothing in my goddamn cart. Don't do. You know that's all shit that we learned growing up.
Yeah.
Because our parents had an opportunity to coach us in certain situations. So if they talk to you before they talk to your kid, you're obviously gonna coach your kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so their angle of information is gonna be skewed based on the information you tell your kid.
So let me play. So there's two the first one I'm only gonna play part of it because it's really long. But I want to make sure we get the full context watching this shit because it is pretty deep, man. And I want to get y'all opinions on it after the fact. Let's see here. Hopefully none of my tabs open.
Looking at it like this shit ain't no joke. For sure, I'm on the money making mission cause I know I gotta get it. Providing the roof and food to my children, baby, cooking something on the skillet. While I go hard to get it, hustling, in a 9 to 5. You damn right I'm mad. You damn right I'm mad. How much more information you need? Somebody that didn't work at the school took a 9-year-old girl into a room and there ain't no video or audio recording. What more information you need? You don't know right from wrong? This is what the fuck's gonna happen to you. You still breathing? Back up.
So I'm gonna fast forward the video just a little bit because it's a long video.
I've never seen it.
I'm gonna get some more commentary from the guy that reposted it because he touches on what it was about. You know what? Nah. Just be patient with me, people. Arizona.
But you know that shit. Like I said, that shit's crazy. I mean, and that nigga looked in the camera and said, "You a dead man."
Yeah, that choking the shit out of him.
Word up, like God damn.
2 minutes. It said it was doing that shit for 2 minutes.
God,
nigga, on camera. Why you gotta do that shit on camera, nigga?
He recorded that shit, all that.
That's what
bro.
I said. And then he choked the nigga out 15 feet from the camera and then dragged the nigga in front of the camera and was like, "You gonna die."
We're gonna play it. We're gonna play
That
it.
shit is
This is a news article on it.
That this video is extremely disturbing. It shows the exact moment.
Hoodie, why you was smiling like that though? Like you was proud.
Suddenly turns violent.
Nah, I was laughing at something.
2-year-old DeAndre Johnson is facing an assortment of charges: attempted murder, aggravated assault, unlawful flight.
You guys are offering services that might be able to help.
And it's all because of what happened in this Facebook video that Johnson posted live on Tuesday. According to court records, the Valley dad wanted to document the sit-down meeting he was having with a caseworker from Arizona's Department of Child Safety to talk about his daughter. The meeting, which took place in the lobby of this DCS office in Mesa, lasted about an hour.
All right. So we'll be in touch. Sounds like a plan.
You can see the two men get up, fist bump, then the caseworker walks away. A split second later, Johnson appears to grab the state employee and put him in a chokehold.
You was a dead man. The moment you took my daughter in that room.
More than 2 minutes go by and the caseworker doesn't appear to be moving. Eventually, you hear people in the lobby. The victim is left lying on the ground and the attacker takes off.
Child welfare is very difficult work.
DCS Deputy Director David Lujan says the video shows how dangerous caseworkers' jobs can be.
It's very difficult to watch.
That's why I got my wife a taser.
Nigga, when I first went to school for human services, that's what I wanted to do. Be a caseworker.
More than an hour.
I'm good.
They're talking.
Can't fight everybody.
To be going okay. They sort of fist bump to say goodbye, and then just out of the blue, this happens.
Mesa police tell us Johnson was arrested about 3 hours later in Scottsdale after not pulling over for a traffic stop. The victim was rushed to a nearby hospital where he reportedly told police that Johnson threatened to kill him last week, but he was able to calm the angry dad down. The incident raises new concerns about the safety of DCS staff members.
So shit is ongoing then.
So
yeah, so that's pretty deep, man.
So this is my thing though too, right? I hate being the devil's advocate.
Well, stop saying you hate it if you just keep doing it.
Nobody forcing you, nigga.
Yeah, right.
I know.
This ain't one of your treats, your hoodies goodies that you.
Diddy's goodies.
So we all know in some situations that some kids fabricate things.
Yeah,
that
my son Tone did that once when I
So what
talking about my dad's gonna beat me bloody. The principal was like, yeah, you know, I think your dad's gonna spank your butt, but I don't think what he's gonna do is beat you bloody. Guess what's gonna happen when you get home? You're gonna get a spanking. You know what I mean? Like,
what did she tell the dad?
He Oh, the girl?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good question.
That's what he never said in the other video too.
That's all I can think of is because rational. What we talked about in the situation before.
Yeah.
Rational. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna conversate.
Yeah.
But when your boys come home and then they tell you, yeah, Dad, this is what we talked about, but this is what happened. Based on your mental stability,
shit, Liz was the one that couldn't go to the meetings at school. I mean, I've said like to Blaze because he was with me in the studio when I had to leave and go to meetings at school with the principals, teachers, every single year about different stuff. It got to the point that the principal was like, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but how do you feel about not bringing your wife when we meet next time? Because she was mad, like emotional, and she couldn't be open and receptive to what they were saying because she was just trying to defend them instead of just listening to what actually happened. Because that's how I was when we stepped in those meetings. It's like, I know my boys. I know they're manipulative. I know they're kids. I know they're smart as a motherfucker and they're cute as a motherfucker. So they're gonna try to run game on you as much as possible. So Liz had a hard time listening.
Get it from their daddy.
Yeah. So she was the emotional one to the point that if she was strong enough to like wrap up a principal or something,
she probably would have
put him in the dope fiend.
You said what about my boys?
I can see that. I apologize, Liz, but you make me nervous. I be looking at you like, please don't try me because I don't want none of that smoke. You
Perfect match for me, man.
But that, as a dad, that would be, that's my dad observation question. What did the daughter tell him? Yeah. Obviously, to make him.
But Jetta, didn't you say that he didn't specify what?
Yeah, he didn't say that. He kept saying they were asking him like what was said. He was like, I don't want to know anything from a child. I want to hear it from an adult's mouth.
So it's almost like he didn't know and he wanted to know so bad.
Like she must have told him something. She had to have told him something. Shit. He just didn't want to say what it was to them.
That's even trickier, son. Because what if she did say something that was?
He made her feel uncomfortable. Or,
bless you.
But I mean, like I said, the hard part is as a 9-year-old and you got some grown man that you have no idea, and you know how them interviews go. Yeah. They're gonna sit you right here. You're gonna be uncomfortably close. Their goal is to make you uncomfortable.
No. When you're talking to a kid, the goal isn't to make. It's the opposite, actually. It's to make you feel welcomed and
comfortable enough to give you information.
So you got to think about it. Yeah, it's an adult talking to a kid. It's not like an interrogation. Right. We literally had to do these style interviews before I finished my practicum, and it's totally different. You have to be. You can't project the way you feel, the way you think on these kids or victims. You have to literally be open and receptive to the information they're giving you, or else there's no way you can come to a unbiased conclusion. Mm-hmm. So with a 9-year-old child, it's not like a cop interrogating. It's like you talking to a kid. Think about how you would talk to a kid, when you're on your like.
Yeah.
Because you this is what you do, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? I understand that, but what I'm saying is like, even with me, even though I try to make all of my girls and all of my kids feel comfortable, because that's the goal, is to be able to know that you have somebody outside of your household that will listen and trust whatever. Yeah. Sometimes you can still want to know information. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And even though you're non-biased, and you're like, oh, okay, well, Shorty seems like a good kid, and she seems like she has a good household, from a distance. Well, let me ask one more of these questions. Yeah. Let me ask this right here and see where this leads. Mm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that their goal, like I said, is to be manipulative or be aggressive. I'm just saying. Why you pointing at me when you said
no? A part of me thinks, bro, that it was something to do with him, because he's so apt to not mention. Because if it was something that didn't involve me and I'm in that position of that father, I'm like, yo, they went and asked my daughter about X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, fuck you asking my daughter about this shit. We ain't got nothing to do with that if it ain't got nothing to do with us. Mm-hmm. So there's obviously something, nigga, that he don't want to put out there into the atmosphere to be consumed by everybody on his live or social media. Like, I mean, that's what it seems like.
And so that's why I was asking, you know what I'm saying?
We don't know, but that's
like I said, you know, and I'm not saying, and maybe I said it wrong as far as making them be uncomfortable, but you're gonna be uncomfortable either way with somebody you don't know.
Of course, especially a young girl ain't never seen this man in her life, you know, and I'm pretty sure she's African American, and that's an uneasy feeling. As an African American kid talking to a strange man,
a white man,
and I don't know this motherfucker. And he asking me these type of questions, talking about you're okay, you're not going to be in. We don't know how the nigga's talking, but it's weird for a kid.
It is weird, man. I think he obviously he has a good relationship with his child because she told him immediately that she felt uncomfortable going back to school. Right. Yeah. The one thing that stuck out to me is, if he was willing to go this far over some shit that he was unsure of, maybe he is a little bit unhinged because that was extreme.
And so that's why I said about that's why I said about his mental stability.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I spoke to that quickly, like because I get it. I'm a dad too. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not as fast to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'ma still go there, but you know.
But he also what I noticed at the end is that he ran at the end. So he separated himself from being arrested after doing something like that, right? Because he didn't want to get caught and go to jail. So that tells me that he has no impulse control. Now that impulse control applies to being in the house as well.
Yeah.
Not to say that he's abusing his daughter, but maybe
whoever's in the house.
Well, what I'm saying is maybe some things took place in his household that weren't even like abuse, but say, you know, I'm guilty of getting angry real quick based on my emotions related to my kids or situations with my kids. That's just real. If you're asking a 9-year-old kid about, okay, does your dad make you scared?
Sometimes, yeah.
And you see what I'm saying? Why? Because when he gets mad at me when I do this, he does this. And if you're the parent, the father, you know, the kids are going to be fearful of you until they realize that you love them. And, you know, so the things that came out in that meeting with that child could have made him look a certain way, and maybe he is that certain way based on his
that's a great assessment,
because like even because that's a natural self-evaluation.
That's
you know
real.
What I mean? I'm a girl dad. I live in my household with all girls. I learned that I talk with my hands. Everybody knows it. But when I'm angry,
you should be one of them people on the like on the news when they have the signers and they be in the corner like that nigga will be in the Hall of Fame for that shit.
But I realize that when I'm angry, I'm loud and I talk with my hands.
Yeah.
And everybody in my house is little. So when I get angry or if I'm upset, the first thing that I do consciously is sit down. That way, once I sit down, I can still have bass in my voice, but I'm not intimidating you by standing.
You know what the hardest thing to do is? Control your facial expressions.
Yeah, bro.
Because even if you sit down, right? If you really tight about some shit, your face is gonna tell it. One thing I realized dealing with my boys, because I've never really had Juliet never did anything that was like crazy. So I remember Tone was like, how come she never gets in trouble? How we get in trouble? I'm like, because she never does what you guys do. So when I had to discipline them, I had to turn it up. Those days when you come home and your wife is like, the boys did this. I didn't want to tell you why you was at work. So then you got to go from 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds. And then with boys, they manipulate the fuck out of you because they can take them little ass whoopings and they gonna sit there and act like you spanking them is hurting them. And as soon as you leave the room and put your ear to the door, Deshaun says some shit like, that didn't even hurt. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn manipulative ways to be like, and it includes more outward aggression.
Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah, put the camera on Quest. I want to hear what he has to say about this. So what do you think the psychological state of this individual was?
he obviously felt he violated his daughter some way, somehow.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm thinking, son.
Like, he's had to, like, because there's nothing other than a violation of my daughter's safety. You know, like, I mean, if he's asking questions about how the father acts in the home, and if it's along those lines of what you said, like, yeah, he yells at me sometimes, or what does he do when you do this? Or does he ever hit you? You know what I'm saying? And that might have been the straw that broke the camel's back, if that's what it was, and the girl wasn't violated in any immoral type fashion. I think that's made him look like a monster, and he knew what it was hitting for after that, you know, investigation, quote unquote, including his daughter.
But this is my thing, though, right? So
he's like, I ain't got nothing to lose. Fuck it, I'm going out on my shield.
But he still got something to lose, number one, because obviously if he thought he didn't have nothing to lose, he wouldn't have ran afterwards. But the fact that he showed up there, and in the video, you see how calm he was?
Yeah.
Do you see
he has a switch.
Do you see how calm he was? Do you see how, yeah, okay, I'm upset, but I'm able to articulate my feelings. I'm able to consciously say, this is how I feel about this.
Yeah, he had
Look
it
at this
all
guy.
under control.
Like, you know, they met for over an hour. So for an hour, you're sitting there talking to this man, and there's nothing. So for me, if he was, the more we talk about it, if he was so unhinged, soon as that dude would have brought him in his office, he probably would have choked the fuck out of him right then and there.
They're right in the lobby too.
But what I'm saying is but they met for an hour.
Yeah.
So you talked to that man for 60 minutes, and you didn't.
Well, keep in mind, we got to put into perspective that he said the prior week that he threatened to kill him. That's probably why the conversation was in the lobby.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Because I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
He said that the week prior he
threatened to kill him. You know what I'm saying?
But, so what I'm saying is like, so for that whole 60 minutes while you're meeting in the lobby, if you're so upset, if you're so
well, he's not completely out of his mind, because he knew he was out in the open.
I think he knew he was going to do that,
Yeah,
and that's partially why he was videotaping it, because he adjusted the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then when he was like, so this was on the other video, he's like, oh, the dude's getting ready to leave. He's like, you're not going to dap me up or fist bump me or some shit. They did that. He was lining them up.
Yeah.
Physically. Dude does that. He walks past them thinking the shit is over with. Just like a good predator, you got him right where you need him, roped him up.
Yeah.
And pulled him down to the camera so the people on your live can see you do it. And that invites another fucking question. What day and age are we in?
Yeah, son.
Were you live choking the fuck out of somebody over a CPS case?
What type of clout you looking to get from that?
He got it now. He's an Arizona rapper. He's a rapper.
Yeah, that's right. He was spitting on mediocre bars at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I guess my thing is like, all right. Personally, I'm gonna talk about me. I feel like I'm a good dad, right?
Nigga, we know you a good girl dad.
But what I'm saying is,
we need an ego button.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga.
But what I'm saying is
fluffing his shit up.
But what I'm saying is
there it goes.
Similar to maybe like him, he might feel that he's a good dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that's why I said I can't speak for him, so I'm going to talk about me. I feel like I'm a good dad. Do I make mistakes? Yeah, I make mistakes.
we
You
all
know what
do.
I'm saying? As we all do. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the part of me that wants to be a good dad is the part of me that's going to make a decision based on my kids, not based on me. So I can be upset about what happened with the CPS. I can be upset about how it was dealt with. I can be highly upset with how my daughter feels. But at the end of the day, if it's more about my kids, then
I'm not going to put myself in a position to be away from my kids.
Well, I mean, I might go choke them out though, but I'm not going to videotape the shit because that makes it all premeditated.
Yeah.
That's a premeditated assault. So now they're gonna be able to hit him with assault 1. Or, you know what I mean? The highest level of assault because it's premeditated.
Yeah.
You set it up.
They charged him with attempt murder.
See, and it's going to happen because
he said, what did he say on it?
You're going to die.
You're a dead man.
You're a dead man. I just don't understand at what day and age we've...
World Star changed it all, baby.
God. World Star was popping when we was popping with the music shit, but we wasn't like...
on it like that.
That's crazy.
But World Star, the day and age of the cell phone has changed everything.
It has, man.
Everybody's a reporter now. Everybody is their own social entity.
Advocate.
It's
social advocate.
It's like a mirror that you're sharing with everybody forcefully.
Yeah. I mean, and it's so short lived too that I just don't understand that. Like, me personally, like I'm fighting for things that'll last a lifetime, and I always have. So I guess that's why, you know, I think I mentioned it on the pod before when QG said something to me before. He was like, yo, if you post it more on social media, you'll get more business and all that. And I was like, yo, I do better than just good with my business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have to post on social media at all. That doesn't fit into the world I live in. But for some reason, that is the norm.
Everybody wants their 60 seconds, though. That's what
It's temporary, though, because like with Delvin cutting hair, we spoke about it before. Like, social media does make sense for promotion and for whatever you choose to use it for. But there's not a one-size-fits-all for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you don't post on social media, so you're not a normal person. You don't like to deal with people. You don't like, no, it's not that. It's just not for me. Whereas you have people on the opposite side of the spectrum like him that's like, for some reason, he thought posting that and filming it was an important part of saving his child from whatever neglect and abuse he thought that she went through. Where does it even fit in? To me, it doesn't at all.
Or what do you say, equaling it out maybe?
Nah, that has no
merit. It doesn't
of an outcome,
because then you have to go to court, and if in court, if you really want to protect her, you want to make sure that when you go in front of them people, you're in the right. Those people you're fighting are in the wrong. You have proof of it. Now, no matter what happens, it doesn't matter what the fuck you said. And
not at all. It don't matter. It don't matter what even happened in there. Honestly, and that's fucked up, because if that man say he did.
Say it, because say he did anything.
Say he did. Let's just, for lack of, I don't want no copyright. Say he did touch her shoulder. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and that made her uncomfortable.
Yeah,
he touched my shoulder, Dad, or he, you know what I'm saying, tried to, he did this, and that made me uncomfortable. Is that a violation? Some people can look at it like that because you don't know if you're supposed to touch those people. But all of that, based on that video, like he said,
it's gone.
Is gone. Nobody's gonna give a fuck about none of that.
They're not even gonna investigate it. They're not gonna be concerned with it.
Because now your point isn't anything.
Yeah.
It's just a point of anger. It's not a point of proof. It's not a point of validity at all, because all they're thinking is like, if it was like that, you would have took the proper channels to make sure shit went right. And you didn't. You did it some hood shit. And
I feel so bad for his daughter.
I do too. Because say she needs to be protected from something, he just erased whatever protection he was trying to provide.
That shit is so sad.
You know what I'm saying?
And we was all in Beecher together. Nigga, when
Miss Huey was a beast, son.
When them CPS people came in and you got pulled out of class, nigga, we all knew that you had to go talk to the CPS people. You know what I'm saying? Like when my sister told them people that Mary had a bunch of flour on her table.
Yo, you stupid.
I'm dead ass. She did, nigga. We all, like, when I seen them people.
Shit, I remember when when I lived in Jones Court, me and Jamel Phillips used to walk to school. That used to be my best friend when we was kids. I remember we got to school one day and he had mad crack valves on him, like in a plastic bag. It was mad at them shits, right?
We used to collect them shits outside the door.
But they was filled with crack though. They weren't empty. So he was like, what should I do with them? I was like, yo, you should take them to the principal's office. Like, they're drugs. You know, the DARE shit was popping and all that. We in elementary, probably 5th grade, 4th grade. I don't even know. But so later on, or the following day, they brought me down to ask me about it. And I was like, I don't know. He just said he had it and he didn't know what to do. So they was like, you guys did the right thing and all that. But think about it. The situation that happened with him after that, dealing with like CPS, I don't even know what happened. Because later on, probably years later, I learned what the real situation was without putting out any of his personal business. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they pulled me out of class, they pulled Roy out of class, they pulled Cal out of class based on something we didn't even have. Like, we were kids, we couldn't process what was really going on, but in hindsight, to talk about this off camera, we know what the fuck was going on, the shit that was going on in
the 80s.
And then you pull a 9-year-old girl into the office and you're asking shit that is like, what is your dad? He was mad about some shit that we'll probably never know. I could be wrong about that. I'm not saying he was sexually abusing her or even physically abusing her, but he's a rapper. He lives a hood lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I think he was more so protecting something that he couldn't even put out there on his own.
Yeah.
He just wanted to get to the bottom of the information that they assessed.
What they know, what did you know?
Yeah.
I need to know what you know so I can act accordingly.
So I can respond to it in the proper way, man.
And recording that shit is not the wave.
Because now you're going to get 10, 15, 20 years and...
Granted, all of that's going down, let's say that's what it was. That shit is not to be filmed, fam.
I don't get it, bro.
That don't make no sense. Like, what makes you go, oh yeah, I gotta set it up for my...
Because he set that shit up. That nigga must have brought a tripod.
Yeah.
I mean, the CPS worker should have been on point seeing the shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, okay, this nigga's trying to make a movie right
now. The whole
now.
interview kept looking at the camera.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But then he's obviously a calculated, can't call him a killer, but a calculated assaulter, because every aspect of him delivering his message, having the meeting, and finalizing it with what he intended to do, everything was executed perfectly.
Yeah.
That man choked her. He looked at the camera and he said, "You're a dead man."
That's crazy,
motherfucker.
son.
You going to prison, bitch.
Yo, maybe we should see if we can get him on a interview when he's on the phone call or some shit. Like, yo, what the fuck was on your mind, bro? Like, because then the kids, like, if you're trying to protect your daughter, you're gonna be gone. And from what I seen from one of the videos, he had custody of his kids, full custody, based on his baby moms not being able to have custody. So now you removed the stability from your kids' world based on you doing some fuck shit, man. Protect your kids, man, but
the plot thickens.
Crash out when you have to, not when you want to. Like, when your impulses tell you, like,
gotta think, make sense, make more sense, and then react.
Real shit.
Hey, I want to shout out the 5,000 followers. I told y'all we
fuck all you niggas, man.
Damn, fuck all you.
Appreciate you.
I just want a response. I want a comment or something behind that. So I don't mean that. I'm just saying, dude.
Yeah, I want to shout out all the Dallas Cowboy fans. Y'all suck. Sorry.
Expound on that, because I don't watch football.
Nah, Dallas.
I live in a Bills household too. I say that repeatedly because today my wife was happy when I left.
Yeah, the Bills won.
Yeah,
but I'm bipartial to football. I obviously I root for the Eagles, but at the same time, you can talk junk. I'm cool with it. But Dallas Cowboy fans, every year they say, "This is our year. We about to be the champions." And now they're what, 3-5,
3-6.
3-6, something like that. So I just wanted to shout out the Dallas Cowboys, 34-6. They lost today.
Damn.
Yo, so
Eagles fly, bitch.
I know we're gonna get up out of here soon, but I ain't in no rush, kind of, sort of, because I still want to ask y'all some questions about Diddy.
I ain't even read no.
Did you ever figure out if that video was real or fake?
Which one?
The AI one when he was talking to his son.
Nah, I didn't. I heard it was fake though.
Where?
Yeah, I heard it was fake, but I don't know.
The question is, if you're gonna bring up Diddy, did you talk to him when they called you back?
Nah, I was dubbing them niggas, man. And they called mad times too,
Did
son.
you talk to him
the
when
hotline.
they called you back?
So we called the hotline, and just being funny and them niggas was mad persistent.
They said, we know you know something.
You make music, don't you? You produce, don't you? You.
They said Diddy liked them dark skins.
Chill, son. Nah, he like them thicker.
Now, Meek Mill, Meek Mill, that workout type. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid, man. I seen it's been a little quiet with him though, man. You see that they just had a I think so they ran up in the prison that he's in and did like a sweep of the prison based on it being fucked up conditions. This is the same prison that my nephew Rel was in. And when he was there, he was telling me, like, it was during COVID too, but he was like, yo, shit is fucked up here. I think it's MDC in Brooklyn. So they went up in there and they've been basically sweeping that bitch looking for any corruption and all that. I don't know if Diddy has a direct connection to it or the fact that he's such a high status celebrity. But you got to keep in mind, like, El Chapo was in there. Ghislaine Maxwell with the Epstein shit was in there. Oh. So I was like, why would Diddy be any bigger than them?
Right.
Harlem nigga with nigga ties.
Yeah. What y'all think is going to happen with Diddy? Okay, so before you quickly respond to this, what do you really think is going to happen to Diddy?
Nothing. I think it's going to depend on if them tapes come out or not.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if there's no tapes, if there's no hard evidence that they're going to release, his reputation is going to get tarnished.
Yeah.
They're gonna Bill Cosby him.
Wait.
They're gonna
do the tapes necessarily have to be released to us? Don't the tapes just have to be released to the?
Well, if they're
like the jury,
the jury, yeah, I think that
then it becomes public knowledge.
Yeah.
If they're gonna release the tapes in a court of law, everything in a court of law
they do that
is open for public
for viewing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if there's no tapes, then they're gonna Bill Cosby him. They're gonna make him fight.
Cosby out, bro.
But Cosby went broke because of how.
I had to see that nigga at Disney World.
But listen, what I'm telling you.
But
listen, what I'm telling you. He fought them cases in them courts for all them years.
Yeah, Diddy's gonna get some
all
time.
that
He gonna
money,
get some time.
paying all that money.
I think he's gonna get time, son.
He's gonna get time. It may not be long.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
Be some time.
But that's what I'm saying. If he spends 5 years in jail fighting his court cases, and he's not able to make no money, and all of his assets are frozen, when he comes home, he's gonna be broke.
So the thing is, they can't freeze his assets because they weren't gained in illegal ways. You'd have to prove that he made his money in illegal ways in order to freeze his assets. It's a fact that he made them through music. Yeah. So they can't. That's why he's able to afford the lawyers and things. Like with Young Thug, they weren't able to freeze his assets, even though that was a state RICO. They couldn't freeze him because it was clear that he made his money via legal means, even though he was being accused of some illegal shit.
What do you think about his sons trying to jump Ray J?
That shit is crazy. He should have whooped them little niggas' asses, man. Yeah. Little ditties.
How many was it? All three of the niggas?
And they had like 8 motherfuckers with them, but
that's how you soft. You know, I got one.
Let's jump Ray J at the jump off.
Oh shit! Hold up, my son is calling me. He knows we film at this time, so I'm curious what he has to say. I'm curious what you have to say, knowing that you should be here on the podcast with us. You are being filmed right now. What up, son?
I wish I was there, especially after the election.
Oh, what are you up to?
I was about to let you know that I just got Photoshop and I wanted to send you my edit I made.
Oh, dope. What'd you take pictures of?
I used the pictures they took for Media Day to make a game day edit for Wednesday.
Nice. So you spiced them up, huh?
Yeah.
Obsessive like his daddy.
Oh.
We don't play no games. How was your weekend?
Good. I'm chilling, trying to heal my groin, tweaked it a little bit, but gotta be ready to
freaky
play
ass nigga. He a 69 guard.
You hear what Hoodie just said?
What you say?
He said you a freaky ass nigga. You a 69 guard.
I tweaked it in like the first 5 minutes of Wednesday game, and I played the whole game.
What'd he drop?
He said, what did you drop?
Yeah.
It's okay. Talk about it, son. We're men. You can do it.
The stats aren't up, so I don't know.
Don't you dare do that. Don't avoid it. Confront it.
He's playing Corner this week, right?
Yeah.
Yo, tell him to rock the joints.
You gonna rock the sneakers, Kwase?
Yeah, Corner, turn up on them niggas.
He's pulling up, right?
Yes, sir.
He said, can you hear him?
Yeah, I hear him.
Oh yeah, he can hear you. You just can't hear him, right?
Yep, I got the schedule. I'm gonna be there.
He said, "Yep, he'll pull up. He's gonna be
Wednesday.
there.
Oh yeah, I'm in there too.
Yep, we all gonna be up in there. I'm gonna bring the cam too. I'm proud of you, son. I love you, and I'm gonna call you when I leave the pod. We'll probably finish up in like
Tell
15,
him shoot
20
till
minutes.
his arms fall off.
I love you too.
Quest said, "Shoot till your arms fall off."
Yeah, you already know that.
Yes, sir.
You already know. Love you. Bye.
That nigga Tone sounds so crazy sometimes. It'd be funny. It'd be funny when you know like young men.
Yeah.
And then like I seen Tone recently. It still sounds funny when he talks. And it's like when you think about Tone, you think about, oh yeah, and now so now he
because he
talks
had that high pitch ass voice when he was a kid.
you know what I'm saying? And now it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, Tone, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm amazed, man. Like, so when me and Shorty are in the house, like, all the kids are grown now, all of them. Even my daughter, like, before she went to college her first year, she was such a kid. And then after the first year, she's an official stamped adult that stands on all 10.
Wow.
I don't have to worry about calling her every other day or just worrying about it because she's on point. Same thing with Tone. He's only, an hour away in school, but, the independence is what scares you as a parent. Like, if you needed me in 5 seconds, I can't be there. Deshaun has always been independent. So, like, when me and Liz are in the house just chilling, it's still like a new feeling we're getting used to, just being able to just relax 100%, man.
I told you, that shit is fire, bro.
It is, bro. It's like a blessing from God. Because, your kids are stable. They listened. Tone was he was the one I would worry about the most. I ain't going to lie. Even outside of my daughter, just because he was such a daddy's boy. He was dependent on my teachings, my guidance. They all were. Juliet was the least. Deshaun was the least because he ain't want to listen. But just the fact that I know I don't have to sit there and worry about them being adults in this cruel world we live in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's a blessing and a half.
It is, man. Shout out to all the parents loving their motherfucking kids, man.
Yes, sir.
Word up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Love
Episode
baby.
70.
And we hope you
70.
kids actually appreciate what the fuck we do for you, because even when it don't seem like it, we sacrificing something. It's episode 70, but Jetta just sent me a video for you guys to critique.
Oh, word,
It's
word.
not for me, it's for y'all.
All right, what we talking about?
Hold up.
Freaky ass Jetta. He is 69 God.
We need a 69 God button.
No.
Freaky ass nigga. You ought to say that I God.
I'm going to make one, damn it. All right, I'm going to pull it back. Ready? Go and do your thing. I think the audio's playing, right? Or
Nah, we can't hear nothing.
Oh, there it's at the top. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Hold up.
Oh, shit, boy.
Yeah, change the camera in case one of my tabs open up, bro. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
What up, that nigga? We don't want to see
Chill,
you
chill,
watching
chill,
that
that link you sent me?
that midget porn that Quest sent us.
Oh, nigga, shit.
Hold up, man.
Quest sent us that 3'6" girl with the big booty.
Oh, hold up. For some reason, it's not opening in the Facebook app. It keeps open. Oh, let me try this again. Freaky ass old niggas.
That's Jetta, boy. Jetta sent you that freaky ass video.
Hoodie act like he ain't got no freaky tabs. Hold up. Hoodie act like he ain't got no freaky tabs.
No, that shit. I be watching amputee porn. I just can't get with it because something's always missing.
So, Bill, let's talk real quick. Okay, I'm curious about,
All right, here we go.
Let's
Here we
talk
go.
real quick. Okay, I'm curious about the, we ask everybody who sits down.
Yes.
First question out of everybody's mouth, we gotta ask. You been to a Diddy party? Damn, you didn't get
I
anybody?
feel real good. God has blessed me. You know, a lot of people can't stand on business right now. Right. You know, I can stand on the whole business. But boy, there's some people right now that are shook. Let me tell you right now, Hollywood quiet.
I know it.
Bro, I ain't never, it's ghost town Hollywood. People trying to get their alibis together. It's about to go down. The tape's about to drop.
Hold on a second, Bill.
been saying that for weeks.
No, because
Hollywood is so quiet.
they they have to be scared. Let me tell you what I'm sad
Terrified.
for. Okay, the fact that you think you're partying with another celeb and we all good, right? That's what everybody probably thinking. Yep. You get to keep your secrets, and this dude just sat up there and taped everything.
Yo, but this is the thing that I'm taking it one more step further, right? It's one thing to go to a party and know what you did. There's people that don't know what happened.
That's crazy, son.
Yeah, and I think that's the scary part.
Wait a minute. Because now you don't know what you did, and then you get the phone call because Cass is getting the phone call. Oh, shit. Federal Bureau of Investigations. Pull up at 2 o'clock.
Damn.
Yo! Listen to me clearly, right? It's interesting right now to me that everybody thought Cat Williams was crazy. He's a prophet.
Oh, I know.
Cat Williams is a prophet. He forced source. I don't know. Somebody gave him some eyewitness news. He said he dropped it and walked away. And boom! It wasn't even 6 weeks later.
Okay,
yeah,
but
that's
hold on a
true.
second, Bill. This is what everybody kept saying. When you think about it, that was the beginning of 2024, right? Think about it. He did that. When was that interview? Like January?
It had to be January, right?
And you're right. We haven't heard from him. And people said that 2024 was the year of reveal. What do you
That
think
nigga CIA.
gonna be?
The year of jail.
That nigga had a plan and it backfired.
All the concerts gonna be in jail. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm going in there to see Tory. I'm going in to see
Kelly, I'm going in to see
everybody gonna be in there. I'm gonna see Dirk. Hey, man, it's gonna be the best concerts in jail. I'm about to go to Folsom Prison, man. They got I'm getting VIP. I'm in New York.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that part.
That's crazy,
The
son.
part of not knowing what you did at the party.
Yeah, that's spooky, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably more women than men, I would think.
Nah, bro, I didn't drink too much plenty of times when I was younger. Like,
but you're not gonna drink too much plenty of times when you're younger and not know the next day that somebody went in your ass, bro.
oh no, hell no, I never had them. Nah, we ain't even gonna insinuate that.
Jack Wright that had an interview where she was talking about they had like 14-year-old girls like as like models on a table with like food and shit. Like
the fuck out of here.
Eating off the
eating off these little.
It wasn't Jaguar. It was
See, them niggas
girl.
had different. I drank too much days. It probably ain't even about them drinking too much, right? Because what I was thinking about was the night that P had a party at the hotel behind the mall for his birthday. New DJ that was popping. We all got dressed up.
Oh, at the Hilton.
Yeah, at the Hilton.
I remember that. I remember that.
I did some wild shit that night, and probably like a week later, my girl told me that I peed the bed and shit. I was like,
had a
what?
couple of those sucky
I
moments.
said, what?
Blackout moments,
Yeah,
bro.
that's the only time that I've ever blacked the fuck out. Because she said she cleaned me up, all this other shit. When the fuck did this happen? She's like, yeah, I woke up in the middle of the night. So I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. Imagine motherfuckers consistently doing that, doing hard drugs, and then you have nefarious, devious sexual tendencies.
Yeah, but that's what I'm. But
then the video pops up.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like I understand exactly what you're saying, but
all you niggas ain't never peed a bed, huh? Ain't nobody say nothing when I said that, huh? When y'all leave, y'all gonna be like, this. That's why Cat be smelling like that, son.
Nah, but like I said, I can understand there's being acts done.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like, but certain sexual acts, you not gonna not be able to know that somebody, you know what I mean?
I mean, not even just being violated, just being on tape doing some shit
that
some
you don't
wild
recall.
Shit that you don't
I mean,
recall.
that's what I'm saying. You can. I mean, they might have you on tape eating a banana, but you're not gonna be taking a banana. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, either way, there's some shit that I don't know.
I don't like the way you
scary.
say this stuff.
I can't. I don't want to. I'm tired of getting copyrighted. So you know what I mean? I gotta try to.
I'm not trying. I'm trying to stay clear away from that. Like, that part of it. I'm just looking at it from a broad view of you being filmed on shit you don't
even remember,
but you're complicit because you were right there.
It was you.
It was you
it
right
was
there.
You.
That's
it's
the
not
sucky
AI.
part.
It's not.
Yeah.
Edited
R.
video.
Kelly pissed on that girl.
He was probably sober and awake and.
Man,
I said, "Bitch, you want me to piss on you? Come here, girl."
So, what is the most embarrassing thing that you guys have done, and you guys
drunk.
Yeah. If Sir answers this, he gets a
what?
Daddy and Uncle ass whooping.
Huh?
Oh man.
Better not.
The most embarrassing.
I shit my pants one time.
You did what? You did what?
Nigga, I was just when I was hauling cars and shit.
Yeah.
I felt like I could hold it. I'm driving from Elmira. I was gonna go to either Rochester or Syracuse.
What did you
I
say
went to
though? I
Rochester
didn't hear what
first.
you said.
He shit his pants.
Oh.
Oh, this is when you were driving?
Yeah, when I was hauling cars and shit.
I got
was
one
going
of
to
them
put a car
too.
on, nigga.
I was sober though.
Sat down.
He was sober too. You talking about driving?
Yeah, I was sober.
Where was you at? Like what state were
I was
you
in New York. I was driving from Elmira. I drove from Elmira to Rochester.
And you
then
ain't take a shit first?
The whole way. I didn't have to shit when I left. It's the ride there, and I'm like, all right, I got to shit. And then it's there. I'm like, all right, I get there. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get these cars on real quick. And then I'm going to get the fuck up out of here.
We need all that.
Nope.
So,
Nope, nigga, I put my third car on. I actually got in the third car to drive that shit to the truck. And when I sat down, it just happened.
So what was behind you?
I had to stand up. I stood up, called my boy Mike because he lives in Rochester. I was like, yo, you gotta come bring me some wipes. And
Did he
some
come
underwear,
through for
nigga.
you?
Hell yeah, but he brought his wife too, nigga. I told this
nigga, you
they was
fucked
beefing.
up,
Nigga, they was beefing, son. They was like on the verge of getting a divorce. Like, nigga, don't bring this bitch on.
Do you know who she's gonna tell about this shit?
Shitty ass friend.
And I'm thinking you a good friend, nigga.
Talking mad shit. Like, yo, I ain't bring this bitch.
Shitty ass friend.
Shitty ass nigga ass boy.
Yeah, nigga.
So since I have a similar situation, let me ask you a question. What'd you do with the clothes?
Oh, they got thrown away. I threw them shits right away.
What about how did you
Change?
take care of the smell in the vehicle?
Oh, in that vehicle? It
Yeah.
wasn't in the car.
Oh, you got lucky.
Yeah,
son.
it wasn't in the car. It was a new. It was like a new Altima or Maxima or some shit.
You got lucky, son.
And the crazy, there was like a garage or something out back. But there was a train that was coming.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go. I was gonna go back there and shit, but then the train was coming.
Ain't it crazy how all the formal, normal rules go out the window when shit like that happens? You turn into a savage. Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
this shit got to get cleaned up.
Some naked and afraid shit.
Word up, son.
I thought I would have been good to make it to the truck stop, man. I wasn't.
Yo, y'all know.
Did you cry?
Did I cry? No,
Yeah.
I didn't cry.
I cried, bro. I cried. Like I had tears.
Nah, fuck that. I told my story. Tell yours, nigga.
I don't know, man.
Nah,
I think I told y'all this shit.
You gotta tell it.
All right, so we have these lactose intolerant conversations, right? So when I was on parole living with my grandma Emma on the south side, I ate a bowl of fucking cereal the morning before, when I was going to Corning Community College, man. I was a whole adult.
Oh shit.
So me being older, going back to college, I went and got like new school clothes and all that, like because I thought that's like what people do. But when you're in college, that's not what people do. They don't give a fuck. So I was fly as a motherfucker on the campus. I had my Timbs on, fly outfit, all that, right? So I shouldn't have drank the fucking milk because I never do that. I'm lactose intolerant like a motherfucker, but I did. So while we sitting in the lecture hall, it was biology. I'm sitting there like, oh, I got to shit, right? Oh, no. So I get up to go to the bathroom, and I took my bag with me and all that because I knew it was going to be a drama-filled situation. But as I got closer to the bathroom, I was like, nah, I'm just going home, man. Fuck that. I was like, my stomach hurt and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm going home because I was embarrassed because the bathrooms were like, they're not open, but the doors, like if people are in the bathroom, they can kind of see you in the stall. They can hear everything going on. And I knew it was a crazy lactose intolerant shit that was going to be like, bow, 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 bow. You know what I'm saying? So
this is gonna be one hell of a short. I'm gonna tell you.
It's real shit though. It's real, man. So I rush out to my car. I had a Ford Taurus that I got from the buy here, pay here spot over by your crib. It used to be there.
Yeah, I know you're talking
you know
about.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I'm on the highway and shit, and when I'm in between Corning and Elmira, it was calm for a minute though. Like it hurt a little bit, but it was calm. But literally,
you always good when you start off, and you always good.
That's why I
in
felt
the
like I
middle.
could chance
you
it.
Good.
You
But
see,
when you get close
talk
to
that shit.
when you get close home, when you get close
Son.
to home,
So rationally,
when you get close to home and start playing games. When you get close to home and start playing
That's what,
Dutch,
sir.
they be like, what nigga?
Yo, rationally, you would say like, yo, why didn't you just take a shit at the school? And in hindsight, that's what I would have done regardless of who came in the bathroom, heard it. Because I know everybody in the lecture hall would be like, yo, this motherfucker tore shit up. But while I'm on the highway, my shit started hurting so bad, I literally was like, oh, shit. Like, oh. And I'm sitting there speeding. Yeah, I was clenching. People joke about the clenching shit, right? But when you're really under pressure, that shit is real. So you're really like, I'm clenching, right? I'm riding. I get close to like where the airport is, right? I said no. I said no, please no. I swear to God, I was saying this shit out loud. I'm speeding, probably doing like 90. Like, fuck it, pull me over, nigga. Pull me the fuck over.
That sucked for you.
It sucked so bad, bro. And I had a new fly outfit on. So, son, peep this though. I'm getting close to the airport now. I can see the airport in my peripheral. A little bit came out. I said no. I swear to God, when I said no, a whole bunch came out.
There's nothing you could do at that
There was
point,
nothing.
bro.
I was fucking powerless, son.
He got violated by his
Son,
body.
yo, yeah. I felt like there was an evil spirit taking control of my body,
Like,
son.
this is gonna happen.
Yeah, like I
happening.
don't, and you know I'm a strong-minded motherfucker, right? It had nothing to do with that. I'm allergic to lactose, bro, and I shouldn't have did it. So all right, I'm gonna wrap this up. So after a little bit came out, then a lot of it came out. I'm still riding on the highway, gotta get off, go to my grandma's on the south side. But as I'm getting close to the exit, like at this point, I just said fuck it with everything.
That's exactly how I was once it started coming out.
I said fuck it, yeah.
Jenna, when he's done, cut this shit off.
Yo. So,
There ain't nothing we gotta say after
sir,
this.
when that shit was done, that was the best relief I've ever had in my life, son. It's like I had poison in my body, and I got rid of it. But peep this though.
Oh shit!
As I pull up to my grandma's crib, this is where I'm staying at that point in time. It's usually a quiet neighborhood on the south side, Robinson and all that, right? Tell me why Brandon Mitchell, he used and like Scotty Woodhouse, like they used to do roofing and house shit. They was working on the house right across the street and to the right of my grandma's house. I went to school with these niggas. I played ball in high school with them, right? With at least with Brandon, right? So I'm sitting here in my fucking Taurus and my grandma's driveway is tinted out so they can't see a minute. But I'm sitting here looking in the rear view and the side mirrors like, oh, as soon as these niggas go somewhere, I'm getting the fuck out. I sat in there for like 10 minutes. They was consistently working. So I said, Cap, you got to get the fuck out this funky ass car. This shit was crazy. So I get out the driver's side and I got my book bag hanging over my pants in the back. And I'm literally inching to get in the front door. Nobody seen me get in there. But as soon as I walk in my grandma's door, guess who was sitting right there on the motherfucking couch?
Brand new.
Grandma Emma.
Oh shit.
She said, boy, what's that smell? What are you doing? I was like, oh shit. I ran upstairs to where my room was, went in the bathroom, son. I had shit all down my brand new jeans and my Timbs. That's why I asked him initially, what did you do with the clothes? Because I had to bag all that shit up and throw it away. I don't even know if I'm putting this part in the pod, but I had to be real about it, bro.
God damn, that's a shit.
It was traumatic, son. That's why. So when Hoodie brought the food a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, you were flashback.
That's why he's like, hell no.
Nah, bro. I don't chance it, bro.
Yeah, that's smart.
No.
He thought about that night in specific.
Yeah, I'm not
It never leaves. It never leaves.
I'm not mad at you. Like I said, I'm not mad at you. But I'm lactose intolerant too.
If I hear anybody say something to me about this shit in the streets, Hoodie,
you gotta leave it on the pod, bro.
Let me think about that.
You gotta leave it.
Nah, you can take it off, bro.
Nah, you gotta leave that shit,
Then,
bro.
if we leaving it, everybody gotta tell a shit story.
Yeah, everybody
We
tell
all
a shit
did
story.
it.
Or a pee in the bed story.
Yeah, one of the
I
two.
got too many piss in the bed stories.
Give me one so I feel like we're all on either.
Right.
One time,
What are you trying to get out of
I
it?
think
Nah, shit, I don't give a fuck.
we performed somewhere and I got twisted, and I came back home where I was staying with my girl and shit, and woke up. And I was like, oh, damn, I was sweating like a motherfucker last night. Not knowing. And I'm like, hold on, why am I sweating from the navel down? I smelt it. It didn't smell like piss, so it wasn't straight alcohol.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, man, that's sweat, man. That's sweat.
Did you lay back in it?
No, I got up for the morning and shit. I don't know if my girl at the time got pissed on, but
Oh yeah.
but she didn't say shit to me about
Yeah,
it.
she held that down like a champ. Like,
Yeah,
I love
son.
this nigga.
Yeah, that's and I got up and one time pissed in the garbage in the middle of the night.
Yo, Cal Boogie did that. When we
I
was
did
kids,
that
we were
shit.
literally in elementary. Cal and me and Roy was laughing so hard we couldn't even stop him. But he didn't piss in the garbage. He pissed in the refrigerator.
Oh God!
Like he got up and because he used to sleepwalk real bad. I used to too, to the point when I went to camp at Camp Whitman, they used to put this sensor on my mattress. So and then the counselor in my Hogan would sleep opposite of my bed, and they had us latched together.
Oh wow!
And then there was the sensor, so if I got up, it would go off. Now Cal was a little worse than me. One night, this nigga just gets up, and we're watching him just walk from upstairs to downstairs. He's walking slowly, methodically. We know he's sleepwalking, but we're kids. We're like,
oh right.
This nigga goes in the kitchen, opens the refrigerator. Me and Roy looking at each other like, nah, he ain't gonna, nah. That nigga opened the fridge, whipped out his little meat, and started going ham in the fridge.
Oh my God!
You gotta throw everything away.
Guess what happened the next day, though?
You got your ass whooped.
My mom fucked me and Roy up.
Not stopping.
Yeah,
that
not
nigga.
stopping.
She said,
Aren't
you
you not
sat
supposed
there
to
and
touch somebody when they're sleepwalking?
nigga, she
though?
said you
Fuck
sat
outta
there
that.
and
You watched
watched.
that
She
nigga
literally
piss.
had to throw.
You watched them piss
We got a
all
new
my
refrigerator after that, bro. We had to throw all the food away, and then she got a new refrigerator within like a week or less. But that shit was so. It was that funny shit to the point that your stomach hurts. You can't control the laugh.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the best laughs I've ever had in my motherfucking life. Because we didn't know he was going to do it.
Shit.
And he did it.
Let's see. So I'm lactose intolerant too. My shit ain't as funny as Cap's story, so I ain't even worried about my shit.
It's real though, man.
I'm lactose intolerant, and you know I always tell people, see, you have the luxury of being able to clench and scurry to the bathroom.
That shit ain't work though.
But I'm just saying, but I mean, you have the luxury of clenching and scurrying to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? You can't clench and hop and hold on to nothing.
Nah.
I got one leg. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. That's mad extra shit that fuck.
You know what I'm saying? I got one leg, so you know what
You
I
don't
mean?
have a walker at the crib?
I do have a walker, but
Even
still,
trying to push a
but
walker
I'm
when you gotta go that bad. Yeah, like it's coming out, bro.
I nigga should have been. That nigga just crawling. Military crawling to the bathroom, holding his shit.
So one time I went to the bathroom, right? And so I'm on the toilet. And I'm on the toilet so long I had fell asleep.
Yeah.
Right?
Damn,
so now I
nigga.
woke up.
Nigga legs number than all.
I be reading on the toilet, so
I only got one leg. You know what I mean? So my leg is sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta call my wife. It's like 3:30 in the morning. Hey yo, babe. You gotta come in here and help me get up. Now you know the lactose intolerant shit. That shit smell different.
Hey, dude, yo, when I was in the car, that was the fucked up part about it. That shit smelled like fucking poison,
that
son.
shit different. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm screaming. It's 3:00 in the morning. I'm screaming for Davita. She come busting in the bathroom. Like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. She's like,
Yeah, son.
I'm like, yo. So she's like, well, what the fuck? I said, you gotta help me get up. She's like, what? So she's trying to help me get up. Because I can't get up onto the knee scooter because my leg is asleep.
God damn it.
So at this point, did you shit on yourself? Did you piss on yourself? Because you didn't specify.
Yeah,
You sounds like you dancing around the
hold on.
specifics of
let me finish.
what you the flatulence.
Just let me finish. You know what I mean? Let me finish.
He trying to leave with some pride intact.
So, you know what I mean? So I handle my business. Right, I call my wife.
What do you mean you handled your business?
Listen,
he don't want to give no details. You see what I'm saying? So later he could be like, Cap, shut up. That's why you shit on yourself.
If you let me finish, I'm getting to it. I have to set the story up. So Vita helps me get up. I get to the bed. You know what I mean? I'm in the bed for like 2 minutes, and my stomach is like blah 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 blah. So now I gotta get back up. So now I'm on a knee scooter, bitch. I'm Fred Flintstone into the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? But when I go to the bathroom, I hit the little bump.
I start coming out.
That shit ran down my leg.
Nigga.
That nigga know he lying.
And then I get to the thing and I hit the rug and a little more come out. I'm trying to get to the bathroom.
There ain't no pain in this story. He lying.
It's liquid. You know what I'm saying? So now
What it
I'm
smell
trying
like,
to,
nigga?
So now I'm trying to figure out, do I call my wife and be like, babe.
Again, nigga?
So you feel what I'm saying?
You got thug that shit out at this point.
So now you gotta clean me up.
So now after I get to the bathroom, I gotta take my drawers off.
Ew.
Right? And so now it's down my leg, so I gotta clean myself up.
Yep.
But I gotta get back into the room. So I'm trying to ride the knee scooter around the piles of shit to get back to the room to get some drawers to be able to come back to get on the floor to pick the shit up.
Damn, this is what, 4 in the morning?
Nigga, this was yesterday.
Nigga, that sounds like a horrible.
Son, like bro, listen, you can't clean nothing off the floor on one leg bending down. No. It just don't work, nothing like that. So now I'm trying to sit on the tub and yeah, nah. I mean, it wasn't as bad as Curtis's because didn't nobody witness it. But
ain't nobody witness mine either.
But
kind of my grandma, she don't care though. She love me.
But you know, I
wonder if she told anybody.
I left a couple molehills from my room. I'm like, damn. What if Vita comes out? What if she? I can't call her because what if she comes out of the room and she steps in it and she falls in it? You know what I'm saying? Because it was like.
We are definitely getting shadow banned. That's what I realized. That's what I realized. When we talk about certain topics, our videos aren't thrown out there as much. I'm still trying to figure the algorithm shit. I think the political shit and the, I don't want to say the letters.
Yeah, the alphabet.
Yeah. But we still got to do what we do, man, because we on a roll, man.
Yeah, man.
But
like, follow, and share, man. We appreciate all y'all too.
And if you got to shit on yourself,
do it.
Do what you got to do.
Mindfulness, which is the practice of being aware of your thoughts and feelings in the moment. Mindfulness.